beneath the citadel. Down, you were pursued by orcs. You found the Umber Hulks. You killed the Umber Hulks. You then moved past the Umber Hulks, where their tunnel seems to connect to a larger tunnel. You are in this larger tunnel. You have moved along it for about 45 minutes, and you're now basically realizing that you need to rest. You need to sleep. And that's the point that you're at right now.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
From my memory, we don't have light, eh? We don't have any torches. I know some of you can see in the dark, but I think some of us might need some light.
My torches are used.
I have torches under my normal items, but it doesn't say how many. It says torches. I assume 2.
This one says 0.
Oh, did I burn mine? Maybe I burned mine then.
Yeah, we need use all
Yeah, I think you did.
All of a sudden, from further ahead of you in the tunnel, you will hear a sound. I need anybody who has hear noises to roll, and you want to declare what your percentage is, and you want to indicate how many if you get it, how many do you get it by?
36. 39, missed by 3.
I missed it.
51.
Modified.
Missed it by 9.
41. Oh, just made it by 1%.
Okay, so it'll take a few seconds. All of a sudden, you'll all kind of hear it at the same time. Tenzar, you'll feel it in the ground. You can feel the sound coming through the ground. There's a grating sound, a long grating sound. It probably lasts for about six seconds, and then it all of a sudden halts, like stone on stone, and then it halts.
Could be Umber Hulks.
Yeah.
Could be.
Then it'll start again, and it'll last for about about a 6 second interval, and then it will halt. You can see, for those of you who can see down here, you can see that it's shaking the tunnel enough to cause a little dust to come down. Not a lot, but a little bit. It sounded like stone was moving across stone in a long, steady grind.
Robert, are we still in
All of a sudden, we'll hear a horn sound, and then a second horn. They're long, almost mournful notes. One will echo, and then a second will echo. It sounds somewhat melodic, and then they halt.
Are we still in the rough tunnel, or have we moved into the one that looks man-made?
You've been moving down that one for about 45 minutes.
Man-made one.
Can we sense if we're moving up or down?
You seem to be staying flat, is what Tenzar would tell you. Horizontal.
Stop? What is that?
No idea.
Now all except Tenzar, who instead will hear it through the earth. You can hear the sound of many footfalls. Nobody got their ear noises well enough to estimate numbers. Sounds like a mass group is moving out, they're actually moving the opposite direction of you guys. So they're moving in the same direction you're presently going, but they're not coming towards you. The sound is going in the opposite direction.
Well, that's a good thing.
Could you possibly shift into an earth elemental and create a clearing somewhere? Like just a bubble of air where we can go and sit for 8 hours.
It would end up having a tunnel with it, though.
You'll hear the horn.
Elemental?
One of the horns will sound
Unless it
again,
Collapse the tunnel behind us.
and then you'll hear a sound, and then
going away
you'll
from
hear a second horn. Though you estimate that the sound is originating from an area, perhaps about. You estimate that it is about.
moving away from us, so I don't think we should have to worry too much.
What is it? though?
It's about 500 feet away.
And moving away from us?
No,
The footfalls are moving away from you.
we heard horns. Were they orcish sounding?
Sounds orcish to me.
Okay, you can hear the footfalls are still moving away from you. They are definitely They're definitely moving in cadence, as if they're marching. You can
Well,
hear
I
the
don't-
sounds. You can hear the sounds of armor clinking.
Can you, as an earth elemental, can you not go and do a little bit of reconnaissance, or?
I could probably do it more stealthy.
Air elemental.
Mm,
I'm just gonna go, Robert.
Can we not
What's
just?
that?
I'm just gonna go 500 feet. I want to
Yeah.
see I want to see what's going on up there.
Kalmar has disappeared into the shadows.
Way to take the initiative, Kalmar. Good work.
We just got to do it quietly and stealthily as possible.
Calamore, you're moving forward up ahead through the tunnel into the darkness. Are you able to see?
I can see in the dark. Yeah.
So you're moving ahead. As you move forward,
I'll go with him.
Okay, so well, he's already gone. So you mean
I can
you're
see
not
the
following?
dark, yeah.
You mean you're following? Okay, so Devin has now disappeared behind Calamore. Okay, so as you move down the corridor, you will travel for about 50 feet. The corridor widens a bit again, and you can tell that the walls become more refined. So they're not so rough and hewn. Instead, they're more square and they're more carven. In fact, when you move forward for about another 60 feet, on the sides, you can actually see that there's almost like a, what is the thing called along the ceiling? The design, when you have it along the floor, it's called people like them on their ceilings.
Frescoes?
The corners, no?
Crown molding.
Crown molding.
Crown molding. There's almost like a form of crown molding that you can see up in the top corners that's now running along the floor. And in fact, on both walls, as you move up ahead, there's actually straight out bass carved relief. And it doesn't take a great deal of knowledge. The first thing that goes through your head by the shape and by some of the runes that you're seeing is that it looks dwarven. So the sides look dwarven. You can and you'll now actually see carbon images of dwarves on the walls that you're going past. You will move about another 100 feet, and up ahead you can see where that grating sound came from, clear as day. In the side of the wall, 2 gates opened up. So stone gates actually opened up, and so you're now seeing an entrance into what looks like what you'd assume to be a dwarven city. You can't see into it, but gates, big, what look like dwarven gates, have actually opened up. It looks like that goes into a dwarven city, but your eyes don't focus there. They focus instead on the troops that are coming marching out. And so you can now see them coming. You can see their silver mail glittering as they come out. There is light coming from the gates that have opened, and there's light at the entrance of the gate. It's a reddish light. You can see their scale marching as they come out, row upon row. It's still tough to guess numbers. You're going to guess possibly as many as a couple hundred are coming marching out here. But it doesn't take long for, as you're sitting there watching, you can both see in the dark. Okay, so as you watch them, something doesn't fit, and you'll realize that they're not dwarves. Is the first thing. Okay, these aren't dwarves. In fact, they're tall and they're thin, and you can see their white hair and elves until you can actually see their skin, and you'll see that they're drow, and they're marching out of the gate. What do you want to do, Calamar? You are in the front.
I'm just gonna look back at
You
Devin.
turn around over your shoulder and look back. You're not sure if you feel almost dizzy, And you're not sure what's going on with your sight or your perception, because as you look down the tunnel going back, the tunnel seems to extend, like it's going longer and longer and longer and longer, and it's like something's playing with your dimensions, are being distorted, and they're being pulled out of shape. Only it's not only happening to you, Devin, you see the exact same thing, and indeed, the entire group that is back where Devin and Calamore left you also feel the exact same thing. At first, you feel that feeling like you get up too fast, you're a little bit dizzy, then you look with your eyes and it seems like the people around you and shapes seem distorted, and then the sound gets muffled and it gets more, that type of thing, and all of a sudden you feel like you're getting pulled back and all your dimensions are being stretched, and then all of a sudden you're all standing outside. The first thing that you hear is the sounds of birds, and you're in bush. Go to the image, Bernard, and share your screen. Okay, so go to Bernard's camera. Right, that's okay, and that's the best that we can view it there, right, Bernard?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is where you are. It seems late in the day, and you're at the stone site.
Oh wow.
That's where we wanted to be.
We got here.
I need hand me all the sheets for a second.
Well, there's something to do with it.
So that initial hypothesis that we may have done some sort of time travel might be that might have actually been what actually happened.
It's kind of looking like that now.
This site was where we were at, and it
Well, not-
was overrun by orcs.
Not orcs.
Yeah,
Well,
we met
orcs,
orcs
yeah.
up there, and then drow.
Oh.
And drow.
I'm not sure time travel though, because nowhere in history have the Drow ever been in Middle Earth.
That's
So I would edge to the fact that
We're not 100% sure.
perhaps we got warped somewhere to a different spot, but
But we're here now, so
I'm gonna.
but
my
are we really?
yeah, I guess good point.
See if the map still exists.
Weird. Hey. Hey.
hey,
Not presently with you, so don't do anything yet until I roll them in.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna catch you up, Haruhisa. Are you ready?
He's muted.
Okay, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you are in Edo, which is where you have gone. However, you would have gone to Edo, so something may have come off your sheet that you need to be aware of in order to get you to Edo. You've been there for several hours. Okay, you're caught up.
Jesus, what the hell is this?
Okay. All right, so that's where you are there. What do you want to do, Haruhisa?
So my single person teleport was used then?
Is a single person teleport used on February the 11th?
It's on that Mori Lotus ring.
Yes.
Yes.
10th, yeah.
February 10th it was used, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to.
Did you have something else to get to Edo?
No.
Did you have a word of recall or anything? Any
No.
recalls? Okay. That would have been the only thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try and contact Namor. Or
Okay.
sorry, I'm going to try and contact Eretenzar.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
My Whispering Wind once a level. Or sorry, once every 30 days.
Okay. Check the date on the Whispering Wind.
Says January 3rd.
Okay. So change it to February 11th. Okay. And go ahead. Try to contact Eretenzar.
Eretenzar, are you there?
Yes.
You guys need any help?
Yes.
I don't have a teleport to come back with. Can you work some magic?
I cannot come get you. I'm too low. I'm too drained.
Okay.
You have you get yourself to the ship.
Pardon?
Yeah. I just want to make sure we have charged in the rod.
Don't look. Answer him.
Yes, we do.
And you guys, okay, so I'll come to the ship using the rod then.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can now go to the ship. And are you going to twist your rod?
Yeah.
Twist that rod. Okay. Haruhisa, you are on the Rapscallion. None of them are there. Okay. Back to the rest of you. What do you want to do?
Well, as a plan of action, I think we need to camp. So we set up camp here.
I still have the dream vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you wanna try that dream vision?
Yep, can do that.
Okay, I'm going to use my transporter rod to go back to the ship.
Okay, so you need to go to the ship then again, and you need to take off
2 charges.
I'm gonna look in my pack, see if the map that we found is still in there.
You have it on your sheet?
So it still exists.
Yeah.
Huh. And you still have the ring?
Kellamore does now.
Yeah.
It wasn't, that was done before this,
Whose sheet is it on?
Kellamore's.
It's on Cal.
I have it written on my sheet. Yeah.
I didn't see it on your sheet, right? Just make sure that I didn't see it on yours.
The month's crossed off.
That's weird. The map still exists, so I guess all the other stuff is there too.
Hold on now. Yeah, this may not be a good idea. Not gonna work as I had initially thought. Okay.
Eretenzar, if you don't have the points, he can just spend the night on the ship. He's safe, and we can do it tomorrow, like before we start the day.
Okay, I deplete myself completely of points. Is there anybody able to go get him from the ship?
No.
No.
Well, I don't have a teleport. No.
How far away are we?
There and back again, though? There and back? Like, there and back here again? That's all.
The ship is.
I've already used my air tunnel, so never mind. Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, here's the deal. Like, Maury, you don't like.
I think so. Hang on, I'm just gonna teleport to that,
Like Maury doesn't have a teleport, does he? Because he's been to this site.
I should have told him to come. Yeah, he doesn't have a teleport.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay, so what does the group at the stone site wish to do?
We'll set up camp, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so with the Whispering Wind, I'll,
No,
if any
I'll
of
get
it
him.
remains, okay, here. We're coming to get you.
I have a teleport guide to the Ratscallion.
okay, hold on, because you went to the ship.
No, I didn't, twist my rod. I realized
Okay.
that wasn't gonna
Okay,
work.
but you have taken off one charge
I have
so
taken
far?
off one charge.
And now what are you doing?
I have a teleport guide to the Ratscallion.
Okay, so Tanaka goes to the rat scallion. Okay, you know where you are, and there you'll find Haruhisa. You just saw him this morning. Why do you keep leaving and coming back? What is wrong? Nothing, Willard, nothing. No questions,
You
my
okay
lord.
at home?
Yeah. Yeah, everything. Ooh, don't say that to him.
I cast then Pulse to teleport back to the group.
Okay. You ready to go, Haruhisa?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so where's the ship?
Yeah. Yeah, we
That's right.
teleported
The
all
city
way back.
is in port at the City of the Moon. That's where it is right now.
Actually, should I buy torches along here? Should I buy some torches?
You can talk to these guys.
Alright, sure.
Yeah.
You can only talk to Haruhisa.
Okay. Pelham sur persona e pax acclaim testam.
Okay, cross off the spell. Okay, Haruhisa and Tanaka have teleported back to the group in the valley at the stone site.
You should have went into the cargo hold.
You got a brain for him to eat?
Nope.
No?
70 torches there.
Oh.
Shoot.
That's okay.
We're not in the underground anymore. Right now.
Okay, Haruhisa, you want to change to Bernie's camera? That's the site where you guys are at.
Okay.
3 shots of it now.
3 shots
So
there. Okay, great.
I'm missing my ring, guys. I lost my ring somewhere. Have you seen it, Calamore?
That's not it. Yeah, that's it.
Which ring? Don't tell me the ring that not the by the light of the moon ring.
Bring up Blink I've lost.
No. No, I can't tell you, Paul.
All right. So we're back here. This is where we wanted to be
I lost
now.
my tattooed lab. I think we each lost something maybe.
Yeah.
I'll go through my stuff and see what's missing.
Is there anything missing? Anything missing on their sheets?
Yes. Well, yes, yes.
Okay, what?
Zildjian, you're missing your band with the vulnerability on it. Ruby's and vulnerability.
No.
Is that what it is? No, purple. I don't know.
We crossed that.
Oh, that one. Sorry. Your pendant.
My pendant is gone. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying to me? Yeah.
Not your party pendant. Your other one. Magical spiritual protections. Once per level.
Pendant of magical and spiritual protection. You're telling me is gone.
Wait, Zildjian will feel for that pendant, and that pendant is not on him.
What the hell?
Tell me what is actual pendant. That's the ability.
Is anybody else missing anything?
Yeah, my tattooed lab gun.
Ooh.
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, you would know.
Your Gaze Gale pendant Calamore.
The party of the pendant?
Yeah,
No,
No,
the
that-
pendants are.
pendant's there, but the ability's gone.
The teleport once every 30 days?
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, we're here for a reason though. We're here for that, that pendant or whatever we found there. What was it, the ring?
The ring.
Where's the ring?
I have it.
So, am I crossing this off my sheet, Robert?
I believe you do not have it anymore. You do not presently have it around you where it was. Did you lose anything, Airtenzer?
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's sucks.
Let's get out of here.
You are.
Well, okay, hold on. You just want us to run away from here now that we've arrived with the ring?
Well, there's a lot we need to figure out. I think the dream vision really is the key at this point. The initial intention was to bring the ring back here, right, and to see if somehow it could potentially unlock something to do with the stone, right? Because that's the ultimate objective, is we want to.
Okay, since we're here, let's at the very least try putting it on the stone.
I'll put the ring on the stone.
Okay, are you wearing the ring?
No, I was not wearing the ring.
Okay, Calamore walks forward, and so tell me exactly what you're going to do.
I will put the ring on the altar.
Stop, before you do that, let's get some rest for the evening. Let's put up camp here.
No. I'm not staying here. I'm out of here.
More, you didn't happen here. You just got here. We didn't lose items here. We lost them in the tunnel.
Yeah, we can't be certain that it has anything to do with the fact that we're in this place.
I think you should do the dream vision first.
We were brought here, Maury, by something, so.
We go back and do the dream vision.
Did you guys not teleport here?
Yeah, we teleported here.
Yeah,
Yeah, we teleported.
but, well, we teleported here, but we did not arrive here initially.
Right.
Somehow got here.
So you may want to fill Harrowby's in then, right?
Okay, so we teleported here, but instead we ended up in a valley very similar to this one, except everything was intact. Nothing was broken down. This was a nice, beautiful shrine.
Temple of
And,
the Moon.
pardon me,
Is it Temple of the Moon or something?
Temple of the Moon? Oh, no, I don't recall that,
No?
but,
No.
anyway, we fled down through this building into tunnels underneath it from a bunch of orcs that were pursuing us. We stopped the orcs behind us, kept going. We ran into Umber Hulks in the corridor, and then we came out.
Oh, Umber Hulks. I thought you were in Middle Earth.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sorry.
don't know. We saw Umber Hulks.
Okay.
And then we came out of that tunnel and saw a large number of Drow soldiers. And then suddenly we were teleported here to where we had initially
Drow soldiers
teleported.
coming out of a dwarven city.
Out of a dwarven city, yes.
But there was some warp that occurred there, and we ended up all of a sudden
And,
right where we are.
well, first they look like dwarves, and then they look like,
They never look like dwarves.
no?
Just a dwarven
Oh.
mark.
Dwarven city, Drow coming out of them.
Maybe.
And now we finally got warped back to here. So the going theory is that we traveled back in time and saw what caused the destruction of this place.
But people are saying that people are stealing items off them now?
No,
Yeah, like what's
At,
you guys losing items though?
like, for example, my staff has lost the ability to, I can't seem to detect life around me anymore.
So it wasn't that items were taken.
No, just
Oh,
ability.
power is missing. Like that's what I'm saying. It could be the ring that's taking power. It could be anything. But like, shouldn't we figure that out before we just keep going here?
It seems
to
We've
me-
had this.
So hold on. We have the items. They just have lost the power.
Right.
No, because Tenzar has his item.
Okay. So
Yes,
mine is
so
gone.
yes, you are correct. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No items have actually disappeared. That is
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Your tattoo left.
Tokens there, it won't turn into a lab anymore.
It was tattooed. It's still tattooed, but it
So,
won't turn.
so is it tokenized
Tattoo.
or is it a tattoo? So for you, that tattoo that was there, you still have it, you still
Just
have
can't
it.
take it up.
You can't seem to get it out.
Real tattoo.
We got a lab.
It's 3 lab touches.
Okay. So let's break here for the night because everybody is severely fatigued at this point. Before we do anything with the ring. Agreed? Yeah.
Okay, who wishes to take watch?
Haruhisu, you should probably take watch.
Hold on. It would make sense for me to take the dream vision over this night then. Does it not?
Okay?
No.
Why?
I'm just gonna go get some sleep.
Well, I will be in a state of sleep.
Rest is a priority here. That we got going for 2 days straight almost. Need to rest.
Yeah, so we'll sleep, take the dream vision, Maurice
Yeah,
stays
but
up.
if we're sleeping, then I'll
Harold,
just take the dream vision.
do they seem a little rattled to you?
Yeah, like I don't understand why we don't just leave and come back.
Because the last time we tried to teleport here, we didn't teleport here.
Yeah, good point.
So we're here now.
Or is
But
it
you
Harold?
just did, who just took me here with the teleport then?
Sorry?
Who just took me here with the teleport?
He doesn't even know who you are anymore.
He's really rattled.
Does he
No,
know?
that was facetious. So my point is, you guys just took me back here, so you guys obviously came here and came
Well,
back.
that's also a good point.
No, we're staying here, Mr. Leave for 4 hours. You're not hijacking this mission.
We were trying to get here in the first place. Now we're here, so we're gonna stay here because we.
Yeah, I
We
do
can
not
come
want
back.
to try and
Get back
teleport
there.
back.
No dream vision tonight, then let's do it on the boat. Let's just take a regular watch because we're gonna get attacked in the night, and we don't need Zilji out from
The
time.
last time we tried to teleport here, we ended up somewhere else. We're here now. I don't want to try and teleport back here again because the next time we teleport back here, who knows where we end up.
Maybe 2020.
Yeah, I'm inclined to stay because of that last teleport experience.
Yeah.
We're here. This is the reason why we came back here. Yeah, we have to rest, but I don't think that necessitates us leaving. Unless there's an easy way for us to, I don't know, go back onto the ship. But well, you can't. We have to teleport back, so no. We got to stay. Just set up camp. We'll set up camp here.
Okay, camp is getting set up.
Not on top of the mountain.
Who is taking watch?
I'll take
More.
second watch.
Arvis is up second watch. Who said first?
Haruhisu, you have to take the full watch. We've been going for 2 days
Wow.
straight.
Full watch?
No sleep for you, Haruhisa.
But you're helping us out and understanding what we've been through.
So are you on watch all night long, Haruhisa?
Okay.
Okay. He does as he's told.
I'll have my stone sentry yet.
Okay.
That track.
Okay,
Yeah, we
you're-
should find a good spot to camp. Devin, can you find maybe a good spot for us?
The defendable place?
Yeah. We should probably set some traps up for those of us who can do that and find.
Okay, the night passes through without encounter. It is the morning of the 12th of February. Everybody except Haruhisa can do it up 2 points if you need it. If you can't, if you have to take points for psionics or for mental points, make sure that you have to heal first. If you're wounded, you have no choice but to heal
Okay,
first.
so what I'm gonna do in that case
What do I get?
first,
Chips?
I'm going to. Damn it!
How many hours sleep?
What are you doing?
Out of heals.
How far are you down?
I am down 52 points.
I'll give you 52 points of wine.
Okay, take 52 points of wine off of Calamar. That puts Ereten's up. Okay, so you guys will get 6 hours sleep. You'll get when morning comes, you get 4 hours rest. 6 hours sleep, 4 hours rest.
Just letting you guys know, I have 0 healing. If anybody has a shepherd's purse, maybe kicking around, that would be
Nobody cares.
at minimum. All right. Well, okay.
Eretenzar,
Yeah,
burn this incense of meditation.
okay. I'm going to pass him a shepherd's purse. Who was calling for a shepherd's purse?
Zildjian?
Zildjian.
Okay, so a shepherd's purse comes off of Eretenzar and goes on to Zildjian.
Thanks, Captain.
All right, and yes, I will light this incense next to me as I'm sleeping.
During the night?
Yeah, as I'm resting and sleeping.
Okay, okay. I already have it as morning, but okay, I'll let you burn the incense.
All right,
Okay, so and what does the incense do?
what does the incense do?
I don't know. It was just a pic that said it was incense of meditation, so
Incense of meditation.
couldn't hurt him.
Okay, cross off incense of meditation.
Okay,
Okay, so you
I'll
burn
try
some.
it.
So Eretenzar burns some incense and he goes to sleep.
Well, that was kind of nice.
You can double the number of Sonic points that you heal,
Nice.
that you're rejuvenating.
Yeah.
Okay, it is miserable weather, pouring rain on the morning of the 12th of February. It is cold and it is wet when you get out of camp this morning.
All right, let's go put that ring on the altar at the very least as a first try, unless anybody has a better idea.
Please.
I don't know. What if we were to take the dream vision prior to that? That might inform our decision about what we do with the ring.
All right. Who wants to do the dream vision?
So hold on, you're just getting up.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, strategically, it makes sense to do that before we mess around with the ring. But if you guys want to try something,
So why didn't he take the dream vision?
Yeah, why didn't you do it last night then?
well, that's what I was. Yeah,
Okay.
Robert, I would have taken it.
Are you saying that you want to drink the potion?
Yes.
Okay. Cross off the dream vision potion. Speak up next time. Cross
Holy
off
shit.
the potion. Okay. So what are you doing with the potion?
I'm going to think about what I want to learn about the ring, its significance, everything we went through with getting teleported to the alternate reality, trying to make sense of the time, whether or not we traveled through time or anything along those lines. And what to potentially do with this ring and how it connects with the riddle and what is inside the stone.
Okay. So, okay, you will go to sleep. When you awaken in the morning, you can confirm that you definitely traveled through time. Okay. What do you want to do? It is the morning of February 12th.
Not brewing those dream visions quite as potent, eh?
Well, he asked 6 different things.
You were way all over the
So,
map.
so to
all
get
over the
that, you would have needed.
Well, I don't think so. Like,
There are 5 different things that you asked for, so the potion can only answer one. It can only give you one.
Just so, as much information as I can get about this.
No. And you'll get one thing.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
All right.
The most relevant?
Okay, I guess we're going with the plan to just put the ring on the stone to see what happens.
On the altar first?
Yes, on the altar first.
well, if you guys want to, I have another one. So if you want to use it for specifically that reason to figure out what to do with
I
the
would
ring,
like to take that potion. I would like
No.
to take that potion instead.
What I would do with that next one is, I mean, I realize we want to find the link between this ring and the altar, but we don't even know if it's there. So, I mean, what I would really want to do is let's look at the next step.
Are you
Right.
saying that we don't know that the altar is there?
No, we don't know if there's any connection between this ring and this altar. We're just guessing. Right?
no. Well, the riddle that we got when we first took the first dream vision here had to do with the light of the moon, and the ring has the engraving on it. So they
What's-
two must
what's
be
the-
connected.
What's the engraving?
It says,
By the light of the moon.
We're still just assuming.
yeah, we're assuming it has to do with this.
It's kind of coincidental though.
We randomly stumbled into an ancient elven ruins that we weren't even looking for, and we had no idea that it was connected to this altar whatsoever. We weren't on a mission. So, I mean, unless there's something driving us in that direction, which there could be. And I'm not saying there isn't a connection, but we also need to know what the next step is if this isn't the total story.
Right. In which case, like I said, right, we can use it to figure out what to do with the ring.
Do it the old-fashioned way. I'll give Tanaka the ring because I don't want anything to do with it, and he can put it on the altar.
Do not put it on your hand, on your finger.
I wanted it back. It came back to me.
Tanaka, you brave enough to do it?
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Just don't put it on your finger.
Okay, go back to the other picture, Benny. So, so in the pouring rain on the morning of the 12th, what do you want to do, Tanaka?
I just bring back from Calamore and
Okay,
It's off my sheet.
sorry,
put it on the altar.
I don't know what the
Go up
altar
to that,
means.
go up to that stone and put it onto the,
The middle,
The
the
middle
center
stone.
stone.
see what happens.
Hold on now. She came out of that stone that she's standing right in front of.
What?
That was the
That's
ice
the
cream.
lady, the ice cream.
Put that.
But, yeah, so she did show up here at one point, but the altar, that's the big stone right in the center there.
But who is she though?
She was
Elf, or was she good?
Don't worry about it.
Ice Lady, the ice,
Oh, God.
Agmunder's ice, some ice woman that Agmunder summoned.
Queen.
He summoned her?
Okay, what are you doing, Tanaka?
The Lady of the Snow Mist, you idiots.
Thanks.
I'll put that open ring on the stone in the middle there. I'll walk up to it and put it on the.
Okay, so Tanaka will walk forward to the stone in the center. You will put down the ring. As soon as you drop it down, everybody will instantly see the same. You'll see the same vision. You will see that you are in. You'll see that you are inside a white marble building. In fact, you quickly recognize the building that you have seen before, the Citadel. You're inside the white Citadel. You're inside the building, and you're facing the round, curved wall that is the center of the Citadel. But there, you can see that you're not alone. There is one lone figure in here, and it is an elf. And when you gaze upon him, you can't help but feel some awe coming from seeing him. He is tall. His hair is white. His features are they're handsome, if not beautiful. His eyes are sparkling blue. And he stands and he wears a headpiece, a beautiful silver headpiece on top of his white crown. And he has beautiful white robes. And there are gold embroidering and silver embroidering and silver markings on his white robes. But his left hand is outstretched. It's held high, and it's palm down upon the center white wall of the Citadel. And on his hand, you can see the silver ring, and the silver ring is so bright it is almost glowing. Then all of a sudden, the vision ends, and the silver ring sits on the center stone.
Well, that didn't answer anything, really.
Well, he's connected now. He was here.
Yeah.
I know that.
Mhm.
And the ring has something to do with this.
So,
So then the next step would be, if we take the dream vision, it would be what is the next step to opening this altar?
Somebody needs to read the description of Dream Vision Potion. You guys seem to be assuming that it's got some type of endless divination series.
No, well, no.
Well, but like that's not what the dream does, right? It's a dream vision. So make sure to read the description of the potion. It isn't a be-all, end-all divination.
it might be useful to find out more about who he was or what, because with
Well, I don't know. Just wondering.
riddle, risk a past elf doesn't mean it's a riddle. It just means it's we need to know who he was, maybe, but we're just spying on some guy's life, it seems like right now, some old past element something.
Dream vision. The potion places the imbiber into a dream that will last throughout the night's sleep. The imbiber will remember the full extent of the dream. In the morning, the imbiber is able to dream about whatever he or she wishes, and the potion will produce visions about that subject.
Right.
So next steps, that's what you want, Calamore? Why don't you take it?
Yeah, I don't really want to.
Okay, so it's the morning, February 12th. And I have feedback coming from somewhere. Who's not wearing a headphone, which is probably your brother.
Man, okay. All right, so let's recap what we just saw there. That vision. So drop the ring on it, and this elf, was it the one that we had previously seen who was betrayed by love?
That was his ring, so I assume it's him.
Yeah.
Was it him?
It was definitely him, wasn't
When
it?
have you seen him before?
In the visions in the, where he found the ring?
And what did he look like?
He was.
Your vision?
No.
Yeah, this was an
All
elf.
the same.
Okay, so I'm going with the assumption that this was the same elf. And he was wearing this ring upon his hand. Is this his final resting place where we are?
Could be.
Okay,
What was, this is an altar. It was what was in that stone? Because
we never found out what was in that
Yes.
stone, but,
tried, yes.
oh, what did the Lady of the Snow Mist tell us
Some kind
about
of,
this?
was it a weapon? The enemy was desperate to get it,
Oh, yeah, the enemy was desperate to get this.
and it would complete this person with hidden all kind of power.
Oh, she said something about that there's something inside the stone. That was it. It's very, very brief. And she took off.
You tried your vision on them?
Pardon me?
Well, read the original passage if anyone has it.
What's that?
Read the original passage that we got.
All right, so here it is. She said, "It has been a while since I stepped out of the stone. I had forgotten how it feels. What do you want?" And then Agmundar asked her. She said, "There is something held inside this stone. That's it." And then when we took the dream vision, the vision says, "A city of silver, elves with hair the color of ice, a mountain of glass, an ice queen, armies of elves in blue and gossamer, but drums of war across the seas. A shadow comes from the west and the south, armies of orcs and men and black dogs, and the Lord of the Isles has come. But the light of the moon holds power, and in his hands it is complete, and so it is hidden away, and the centuries pass. Inside the stone it rests."
We open the stone, open this stone right up, and we put the ring back on his hand.
Open the stone right up? What does that mean?
Get in, this is a grave. He's in there,
The elf is in there?
the elf is in here.
And that information there came from your potion of dream vision, correct?
Yeah. Why is that funny?
Because when properly applied, it can be highly useful.
Okay. Well, I based on the description of that potion, I think I did a fairly good job of asking what I wanted to receive visions about.
No, that was time travel. I'm happy to know that.
Well, fuck. Yeah, basically,
You dreamt about dreamt about, you had a dream about the adventure that you just had, where you saw the full citadel, and the orcs, and the Umberhulks, and the drow.
No, I asked for the significance behind that.
I'm not asking what you asked for. I'm telling you what you dreamt about. And when you woke in the morning, you knew that you felt that you could confirm that you had time traveled.
Which is useful. It's good to know.
Okay, open it up. I bet you we find his body inside and we put the ring back on him.
Well, I'm curious how you proposed opening it up. Like, we tried that.
We did try that.
We haven't touched the ring to that stone yet.
Yeah, we have the ring now. Maybe we can open it up now.
Maybe somebody has to.
Perhaps.
Oh.
No, nobody should put the ring on. Okay, who's the strongest here? You can turn yourself leg into a Umber Hulk and lift
You have the
yourself.
ring on your feet now?
Is this a smart idea?
Yes, this is a smart idea.
Are you sure?
It's my idea. It's a smart idea.
I don't think we should do this.
On what grounds?
Now, we've got one more dream vision potion.
What-
Can
what-
we ask something specific
Well, go ahead.
if we touch the ring?
Clearly, my ability to articulate what I wanted to dream about wasn't adequate, so somebody else can use it.
Well, if we ask something more specific, maybe. But what should we ask?
We could ask for clarity.
No, you asked for vision.
Ask for patience.
I would like visions about, and then
What's inside the stone?
Or
No,
Yeah.
but that's what we asked for last time.
Okay.
We need to know how to apply this ring, the connection between the ring and whatever's in the stone,
about touching the,
Yeah,
the
okay.
main pillar?
what needs to be done with the ring.
Oh,
Well,
specifically that.
it's that, oh,
Just saw that though.
Ring.
Wearing it.
What's that?
Just saw it, didn't we? That Elf was wearing it.
Yeah, no, wearing it.
Oh, it's a stone, yeah. You know the stone.
we don't know if the elf is in that.
Okay, we could ask for vision about.
That's one thing. Stone or is the flat altar there? Is that the stone talking about, or is it the one?
Flat altar.
Okay, it's the same one. Same one.
No, it's in the tallest stone.
No, it's in the slab in front of us.
No,
Oh.
it's in the tallest stone. It came out of that stone. Not the altar.
She came out of that stone, but
She came out of the central slab.
The central slab?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Lady of the
Pretty
Stone.
sure.
I thought that the light of the moon was in the tallest.
No, I was led to believe that the light of the moon is in the central slab.
Yes. The light of the moon is in that central slab. The Lady of the Snow Mist stepped out of that tallest pillar when she came to see us.
And search that slab like a keyhole or anything, or a mark
Okay.
for the.
Maka moves in. He's going to search the stone slab in the rain. How long do you wish to search for? 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. What is your find traps or find secret compartments? If you have, I assume you don't have the ladder. You'd have find traps.
And find traps, yeah.
Right.
79%.
Okay, right. You don't find any sign of any traps or any type of secret anything. This looks like a big solid. It looks like an ancient slab of stone.
Robert, just a curious question: is there still fog over this valley?
There is no fog right now. Well, there's fog if you look high up into where the peaks rise up, but it's very wet and it is humid, but it is cold. So there is a. It's hard to call it fog. I would call it more mist.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do?
That's the question.
Okay, one more run with a dream vision potion then.
That means that means you would stay here all day.
Yeah.
What exactly are we asking? What do we want to glean from this?
We want to glean from this.
Robert,
Yeah,
can I cast some things while I'm waiting or no?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to wait.
No, go
We'll
ahead.
determine what we should be doing with this ring.
You could be getting attacked anytime, so cast away.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Chadix Invulnerability. With this one is at level 3.
We're supposed to do with the ring.
Last summon Min Sorar. Fumble. Putting the story. 12.
Maybe it can work,
Okay,
maybe.
so cross off 6 point.
No, it's not points. I got this spell back, Eric. So it's at it's level 3. Checks Invulnerability. It should say the 2 of them are cast at level 3.
Okay, so cross that off and in storing, put down Chadix Invulnerability and in brackets level 3.
I could go. I could try to pass through this stone and see what's inside. I could phase through.
It's magical.
How would you see inside?
It's spiritual.
I can see in the dark.
That's yeah, but solid stone.
I could pass through it to see if there's an opening in there somewhere.
You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't know. Wouldn't be able to stop and like examine inside of stone.
Okay. All right, and dream vision it is.
Yeah, I think like what you were saying, maybe a vision on what we're supposed to actually do with this ring. And it will show you.
Mute yourself, Moto, because there's sound coming from you because you're not wearing a headset.
All right, I would like to take this dream vision potion and use it to gain visions about what the next step is that we're to do with this ring, what we should do next with this ring, what that elf would want us to do next with that ring.
Oh, yeah. That won't
Yeah.
really-
Casting Steven's contingency into story or into Steven's contingency on myself.
Yeah,
Almost Star, Post Alambe, Cure to Suk, Bumble. Oh no, there's no Bumble because this is a scroll. This is a scroll, Eric. It's on my scroll page. It's on the magic items page.
Does everybody concur with that?
Yeah, I think it's good. We need to know the next step, or we're going to be
Yeah.
at an impasse here.
Okay, we passed the day, setting up traps, and then in the evening I will drink the dream vision.
I'll use my stone sentry again, traps.
We fill up the Monster Shelter with like markings or anything. Just see the first time here, so I'll look at it closely.
Okay.
Examine
Okay.
it.
Okay. Okay. So you will sit in the rain. You basically pull under trees and get into cover, basically just to try to stay dry because it dumps all day. Tanaka at times is going out and searching the alt area. Then you come back. You get a little fire going so you can have some warmth. It is cold, and you will basically sit throughout the day. So for those who are regaining sonic or shapeshifting points, you will get 12 hours of rest. 12 hours of rest. For everybody else, you will heal up 1 point. Everybody who is wounded.
Casting checks protection from missiles. Last summons Min Shahim. Bumble. So 12. Eric, I'm gonna put that in contingency.
Please.
What was that one? That was
Chadix protection from missiles. It's the level 2. It's at the very top.
And that goes in the contingency slot, first contingency slot. So you have to say what it's upon. You gotta give me information.
just send it to me or something. I can bring it
Yeah, I'm just sending it right now.
Okay. Okay, so you'll sit all day, and it is now the evening of February 12th. What's happening?
Now, in the evening, I'm going to take this potion, and I would like to have visions about what the elf that we saw would have us do next with this ring.
Okay. Okay, so and who's taking watch tonight?
I'll take one.
Okay. Zildjian.
Cross out the function of dream vision.
I think this one was mine.
Eric, I'm going to cast Repel Wood into Storium, which is a scroll. It's at the very bottom. Cast it into contingency.
Is that a scroll you said, or is it?
Yeah. And my final one's going to be Delay Poison, which is a scroll. It's in. It's about halfway down. It's called Delay Poison. I'm going to put that into contingency as well. Doko Itachi Shimasu.
All right, gentlemen, I have this Belt of Reinforced Form. It gives you a +4 bonus on your saving throw against disintegration or anything like that. So I already have a protection versus disintegration, and this belt is at 50%. I'm not going to be able to put in the time to keep it up. Does anybody want a Belt of Reinforced Form?
Yeah. For you?
Yes, I would like for you to fix it for me.
Give me a second. Let me just finish this.
All right.
Is that 50?
It's at 50.
I can get 75, I think. 75 is good.
All right.
You want a full or no? Let me see. Yeah.
Okay, you're camping for the night of February the 12th. Ertenzar has drank the potion. The potion is crossed off. Two of you are on watch.
Remember where your potions are?
Mm,
This is a potion of animal control.
mhm.
Cross that off.
Mhm.
Yeah, here we go. Potions. Are these spiritual
This
attacks?
way, this way. Is this a potion?
Yep.
What is that?
Which water
Okay, cross out. Calamore,
Mm-hmm.
you have any potions?
I don't think so. No.
0 potions?
Yeah. No potion. Yeah, no potions.
Okay, thank you. Cross off. Zildjian, what do you got for potions?
I got 1 gaseous form, 1 elixir of truth, 1 word of recall, and that's it.
Cross off. Well, you said gaseous form. What was the second one?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Robert.
What was your second? What was the second potion that you said?
Oh, elixir of truth.
Cross off the elixir of truth. Arahisa, what do you have for potions?
Potions. I've got I don't have any potions.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, so cross off it 1 rook sprue. What do you have?
I have no potions.
0 potions. Okay, go to healing.
Healing.
Herbs. Not healing.
Herbs. Okay, my herbs are right here.
Cross off the damage blue.
Okay, so okay, when you sleep, you all experience a vision. So I'm going to get you to watch my screen, and I'm going to share it for the vision when it becomes on there. So just hold on.
Eric,
Yeah.
what do I need to cross off for my stuff?
Mountain Thorn?
Mountain Thorn? How many? Sorry?
1.
This one? Okay.
Okay, what am I crossing off?
1 rook.
Over on the left.
Right.
Second icon down. And you want to, okay.
Spacey.
Okay, everybody watching my screen?
Yep.
3 rings for the elven kings under the sky, 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.
Okay. That is the vision that you will have when you awaken in the morning.
What the fuck?
That's
Do we have one of the elven rings of power?
Looks that way.
Oh,
wow. You might be right.
Wow.
Good golly.
It is the morning of February the 13th.
Did I get any rest that night?
Yeah, you, for those, so if those are healing, except the 2 on watch, you will have gained 2 hit points healing. And for those rejuvenating sonic points, 6 hours rest, 6 hours sleep. The weather continues to pour, dump down rain, the exact same strength and ferocity.
What's that?
Hmm?
What do you do with this ring? This ring?
Toss it in the armory.
Whatever you do not put it on your finger again.
I bring it back to the elves.
Hmm.
Okay, but
No.
no insight.
The ring that Frodo had made him invisible. What does this do? Bring you back in time or something? Give you visions of past?
And you'll begin to notice this morning that potions have gone missing, or some small healing has vanished.
Yeah,
Okay,
things are disappearing, so we may not want to stay here for too long.
Yeah, it is the area.
okay. So, back to the ship.
Well,
Well, do you want to cook this altar first? You know,
I don't know, what else can we try with this altar?
I don't know, but
Do we open it? Do we smash it open? You said that there was no real way to open it from your searches on it.
no, I'm feeling.
did anybody try to negate it?
I wonder actually, Tanaka, when you said we should return it to the elves, it kind of makes me think maybe that is what we should be doing. Maybe they can provide us with some answers.
That is a possibility.
Because otherwise we're potentially meddling with something that we
They may
probably
not, they may not want this thing released.
All
yeah,
right.
if we're losing power in this area, then it's evil. It's something evil inside it. Actually, did we even do that? Calamar, did you get a sense of evil off of it, or in this area? Or?
Doesn't necessarily mean it's evil. It's just sucking up our power.
Yeah, I never.
And suggestion number 1 then from this point on would be to go back to the ship and
Is this
beeline
else?
for some elves. Where are they?
Never thought I'd hear Eratenzar say that.
And he doesn't mean to go for a banquet.
If this says the Elvish Ring of Power, they'll give a reward for that. Substantial, I would imagine.
I would certainly hope so.
But yeah, it's not something that we want to dig onto.
Or maybe they'll be very angry that we took it from where it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that other elf in the vision didn't seem displeased or anything.
Okay, I think that's the only course that we have right now, unless somebody else has a better suggestion.
Now, when that elf showed, he had his hand down like this, or like in a stop position.
He had his hand up on the stone wall that went around the circle of the citadel.
Oh, on the stone wall.
Should we try
Inside
that?
it.
The ring? Try that?
You can.
I don't know about that.
All right, then, in the absence of any other suggestions, let's, does everybody have a way to get themselves back to the ship?
I did.
You can,
Well, just for me.
okay. I can get myself back to the ship.
Oh, yeah.
I have a teleport guide.
I was gonna twist my rod.
Okay, and there are 3 charges left in the rods.
I'll have to use a rod.
Okay, you 3 will have to use rods, and us 3 will teleport ourselves back.
Ready to leave here then? Usually.
I
I'm trying to
think,
think of anything else you want to do here.
yeah, I think, this is, the next logical step.
Who has the ring?
I do.
How far are we away from the ship right now?
Jack, is it still written on your sheet?
On my sheet, yeah.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, good.
Can we ever look like what does the ring look like?
How far are we away from the ship right now?
It looks like a very plain but
How far
bright
away?
silver band. If you look very closely at it, you can see elven writing.
Now, the other
Did you
one,
turn on us the last time you put it on?
the other one showed writing when it was put in fire.
Yeah, don't do it.
Should we try that?
What's that?
The other ring of power that we know of showed writing inside when put in fire.
Maybe you need moonlight.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
First up,
Step number 1, everybody get out of here and back to the ship.
How far are we away from the ship? Do we know?
Far away.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use a rod.
okay?
Yeah, you 3 use rods then.
Harrow, he said we'll twist the rod.
I will twist the rod.
Caliber's gone.
Zildjian twisting.
Teleport guide.
Take 3 charges off of the rod. Off of the transporter. Your okay, Devin will use so cross that off. The teleport guide.
Teleport guy as well.
Teleport guide back to the ship, okay? Airtenzar,
I am going to use my psionic teleport.
okay? Over 10,000 miles.
Okay.
Roll the dice for me. And tell me what it is.
13.
You're good.
Okay.
I assume.
Devin's got a good point there, guys, with the fire and the ring. What about moonlight? I'm looking at the ring and the moonlight. We're waiting for a full moon to see what happens with it.
Well, the reality is we're not intending on keeping it, are we?
No, but
Well,
on
no,
the trip to the elves, we can, like, if a full moon hits, we can try
I'm
that.
just curious if moonlight might real
Like, I
more.
would say Rivendell is where we would want to go, or
Yep.
Rivendell.
That seems logical.
Oh, just bang on. 13 is what I needed.
Okay, take off the points. Okay, everybody is back on the ship. Your ship is here, safe in the City of the Moon.
So that's the objective. Find elves. See if they can tell us something we don't know.
Yeah, why don't one of you go talk to the harbor master and see if they know where any elves are?
Dropping a
Hey,
handy
Joe.
elf.
Hey, Joe. Yeah. Where are those elves, Joe?
And then
All around you, Peter. All around you.
we need some elf and we hand them this ring of power. There you go.
No,
You have
Why-
to go to Rivendell and talk to the head honcho there.
Okay, that's, if we are where we think we are, this is. a
Yeah,
long
well, this
flight.
will confirm
Actually, we've
or,
flown further.
oh yeah, we can fly.
Half around the world, isn't it?
No, if we're,
If whoever drew that thing is right,
Well-
then it's actually not that far compared to
No,
some of the
you-
distances we've done.
No, there. It's up there right now.
we have to go over the Misty Mountains. It's on the other side.
The long trip.
Okay, well, get some supplies, load them up, and off we go.
What do you think? What do you think would be a nice gift for the elves in Rivendell? Some
Bring up
honey?
power.
Bring up power.
But that's
Some,
so
hon- some honey, some palm oil, maybe.
I don't know, what can we buy here?
Gonna have to go to the market.
Are we even concerned with filling our holds right now?
Do you travel?
what would elves want?
Gifts, man.
Well, we're on the coast, and Rivendell. If we're going to Rivendell, then they're not going to potentially have sort of coastal type
Fish.
of. Yeah,
Want to fill our hold with
like pearls, seashells. I don't know, stuff like that. You have to go to the market, do an assessment.
Dicey.
Dicey pearls, big upfront
I'm okay.
investment.
I'm not gonna participate in the merchant part of it.
They like their silver. They
I don't know.
silver.
You're a daimyo, not a
Yeah,
fucking,
I don't know what's going on here.
not a fucking merchant. Okay, okay, what do you want to do? It is the morning of February the 13th.
Okay, we should go down to the market.
Okay, you go into the market and see if you can acquire anything. I will throw in 300,000 towards this purchase.
Let's deal with this treasure that we have, because we also
Yeah, sure. Good point.
Okay,
we moved 100 and well, there's 150,000 copper pieces in that treasure that was at Gems, right?
right.
Where's that recorded?
I have it on my sheet. It could actually be, it might actually be in the treasury on the ship as well.
Apparently,
Indicated.
it's
Black troll treasure.
I assume it's on the sheet. It should not be in the treasury. It will be in one place. So what does it say on the sheet?
100,000 copper pieces of black troll treasure.
Yeah, it's not in the treasury.
150,000 copper pieces of black troll treasure.
So do you want to divide that up?
There, we just step forward all of a sudden. Hi guys. You didn't forget about me? I'm here. Are you there, Harawisa?
He's muted.
There's
I'm here. I'm here.
25,000 gold pieces in the treasury.
There's what, sir?
25,000 gold pieces.
It says
Cumberhawk.
GP.
Yes, Cumberhawk.
500,000 copper
From
pieces.
the Umber.
That's enough to
Yeah, that's right.
hold there.
I'll take my share of that. There's still like
Harawisa would like his share as well.
Good old Harawisa.
Buying up? I don't know. How you guys divide it up? Is there tax?
No, no
For the
tax.
captain?
No captain tax.
Keep in mind, just to note that the year is going to be changing.
Do you think there
come
should be
April
a captain
1st.
tax number
So
one?
ideally, you will have your living expenses on your sheet. So to avoid you
Yes,
going in the
that's
hole. So just gotta keep that in mind when if you're spending.
Okay, well, let's divide up this treasure.
So how's it divided up? The black treasure troll by 5 then?
Well, but there's a trunk of gems too, or Tenzar.
Box returned by Calamar, yeah.
That one was worth 150,000 as well.
Did I check that for magical gems?
Yeah, you already did. There's nothing.
You got
It's the
150.
same one, isn't it?
Yeah, you got 150 total. You don't have 300 total.
Yeah, it's the same one.
What about the one we just shrunk and sent back?
Yeah, that's the Umberhawk treasure is here, yeah.
That's 20.
So we do have two. We have the 151 that's mostly gems, and then the Umber Hulk one.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
The Umber Hulk was in gold.
Yeah, there's 25,000 gold pieces and 11 gems, totaling value of 6,000 copper.
So let's divide that up between the 5 of us, right?
What's that?
That's divided up between just us.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're starting dividing up the gold and the gems. So you got 25,000 gold, and then and so a gold piece is worth 20. Okay,
So,
so
yeah,
that's
that's
times 20.
500,000
So
copper.
that's 500,000, and the gems are worth how much?
6,000.
What's the gem total?
6,000.
Okay, so now cross all of that off of there. So
Take it
that's
out of the
all
treasury.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all going. Okay, so you got 506,000 that you're dividing up amongst 5 of you, right? So each everybody except Harold Easton can work on 101,200. 101,200. 101,200. Clearly you missed the wrong section, Harold Easton. I'm surprised you haven't found a way to convince him to give you a share. Come on, you're slipping. Okay, and the other treasure is worth 150,
Yeah.
and that's getting divided amongst all of you.
No, Haruhisa wasn't there for that one either.
Really?
Yeah, he was. He was there for that one.
Haruhisa, were you there when Devin fought Calor?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he said. Don't you remember? He was standing right on the rock.
You actually weren't.
He was
Really?
not.
You're a bastard.
He was
Yeah,
not
but
present
I never
there.
was on it though. I was never there.
Tanaka's not there either, so that's divided by 4 of you.
Yeah.
And fuck Kigero. Okay, so divided
Yeah,
by 4.
Kigero, she's not here to.
I'll take on Papa Kigero for sure. And give it to him.
Will
I'll
you,
see
though?
her.
Will you really give it to
Probably.
her?
That's not how the rats work. If you're not here, fuck
No, if you're not here, that's the
Yeah.
precedent we set.
Okay, so the 4 of you, so everyone except the Japanese can put down 37,500. 37,500. 102,500 and then 37,500. Got that on those Calamari and Zildjian?
Yeah.
You may want to double check. There many totals with them?
Eric, I should be at 180,862.
And I should be at 240,000.
Jesus. And what's poor Heroisa at?
Hang on.
Well, that's okay.
What?
He comes and kills everything for you and then he gets nothing. Hey, Heroisa?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure you were there when Calamari.
I thought I was too. At least in
No.
spirit.
What do you at, Calvar?
180,862.
Okay, it is the morning of February the 13th in the Bay of Spiders. You have taken your cash.
So we want to go to the marketplace, right?
What would be something good to bring to help?
This is a tropical marketplace that has trade vessels coming in from all areas up and down the coast throughout the dominions of Wa.
Or what about on the way? We could stop maybe at the White City, sell something there, if we're in Midway.
These are new territories to us. We don't know who wants what.
Well, we can base it on geography, right? That's worked in the past.
Okay.
So we're on a tropical coastal city. So if we're going inland, we should be looking for exotic stuff that.
Tropical jungle coast. Like the type of things that you'd find in Bangkok, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia.
Spices. Spices and Asian hookers. What? Lady boys.
Slaves have worked well with us.
Currently, I still have a box returned by Calamar. and
No, that's gone.
That's gone.
Yeah, maybe spices might be good. I don't know. But that's not really coastal.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like things like pearls.
Always with the pearl necklaces, eh, Zildjian?
Wow, come on. Makes sense.
Just saying, you're just building a bigger story for yourself.
Jesus.
Okay, what do you want to do? Morning of the 13th. Have you finalized your plan? Are you doing what Eric Tenzar indicated? Is that the plan? Is he
We're
did
going
yet? It's not a finished plan yet, or is your destination Rivendell? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'd say Rivendell is the best place to go with this ring.
We're going with
Okay,
the Ring
so
of
when you
Power.
think, okay, so when all of you guys sit here and you think about Rivendell and you're going to be driving,
Yeah,
where is Rivendell?
that's a good question. That's
On the other side of the Misty Mountains, on the way kind of in a direction of Bree.
Does anybody have a locate? So
I don't know if you'd be able to locate Rivendell.
I think we, at this point, all the information we have is we just head west.
Follow the coast all the way?
Nope, not
And
flying,
then-
not following the coast. Beeline west.
Yeah, well, where do we think we are here?
Well, we should actually be going northwest.
You think we need to go northwest?
Yeah, we're quite south, and Rivendell is northwest of us.
Okay, we're going to set a course for due northwest.
So are you pulling up anchor?
Are we loading up the ship?
Have we?
Yeah, we have to do all that, right?
Okay, let's, you guys get down to the market and, okay, so we can put 500,000 worth of stuff into the hole.
Stop your phone. Stop your phone. Jesus.
Or mute yourselves, for God's sakes.
God's sake.
All right. I will put up,
Well, if we're all dividing it Probably equally, right?
First of all, figure out what you want to buy.
Pearls. That's pretty exotic. I don't think we'll find that in Rivendell.
I'm gonna have to buy into my share after.
Poor hero.
Oh, Haruhisa. Okay, I will front you your share.
Thank you.
So anybody have a better idea than pearls?
Yeah, I'm trying to look something up here. One sec.
Live lobsters.
It's smelling real right by the time we get there.
That's how long it's going to take you.
Who knows?
Yeah, let's go to the elves with slaves. There, we brought these slaves for you.
Okay, how many of us are looking to buy in on this then? 5 of us?
Coconuts.
There are 6
I will.
total.
Yeah, he doesn't want
I
to.
am.
Oh, Kraken does not want in?
I'm good.
He said,
I'll,
no, thanks.
All right,
He's
So-
above
1,000
it.
for.
It's not on the
each of
shoulder,
us.
apparently. Is it?
It's not a huge amount. If we all go in on it.
Yeah, why are you getting out?
Because he's above.
Because
this.
he says he's a daimyo and he's
We're
above.
not, we're not
being a
training
fucking
in
common
slaves
merchant.
or anything.
No, I get in there.
Get in there, you dirty filth.
You've been ordered to get in there.
All right, I'm getting in there.
He's in, he's getting in.
How much
So-
is it? How much?
When you're not in Japan, who knows what you do?
There's 3 online.
6.
There's 3 online. Yeah.
So
Okay, so
84,000 each.
So hold on.
But we
What
still
are
have to figure out what we're
What
buying.
are you buying? So you're going to want everyone to spend 84,000.
Yeah.
Okay. But what are you going to want for the buff? What is you filling your card with?
All right, so
I would say fruit.
No.
Fruits.
you two.
Because we don't know how
and
long the
find
strip is
something
going to
to
be.
buy.
But still, even
No, nothing that's going to spoil over time.
Yeah, it can't be anything that can
you can buy
spoil
lots of stuff.
fish.
Yeah, the markets are full.
That's why I'm
I thought we
thinking
bought
pearls.
spices.
Okay, then I want to know what.
Like even like exotic artwork, you know, like things that are native to this region, like pottery and
Spices, I mean, that's
Yeah.
everywhere, right?
Yeah. Not.
No.
No. Yeah.
But it's not
The spice trade.
specific
Spice
to
trade.
the coast.
Yeah, tend to show how important it actually was.
It's not specific to the coastal region.
No, you're right. The spices that are only found in certain regions. Right?
I mean, we could split this up. It doesn't have to be all one thing.
Yeah, you got 500,000 value to carry.
Saffron.
we can divvy it up, like do one sort of textile, one sort of pearl, one
You buy silk, yeah.
Oh,
silk. Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Divide it up.
Yeah, we'll diversify.
Send
yeah,
Haruhisa- there's a certain type of green wood that Haruhisa would like to purchase.
no. Sorry,
Palm oil.
Some palm oil. He's
Yeah,
big
some
on palm oil. His hands have never been so soft as when he bought that.
Hey, palm oil is a very useful product.
Exactly.
even
So-
exotic
says-
stuff that can be
says
made
no
into
whatever.
jewelry, like amber or different stones.
There's not a lot. You're not seeing a lot of the stones here.
Maybe we bring enough beads with us, we can buy a whole island.
Doesn't spoil.
Pottery, Robert, like things that are
Yeah, you can buy pottery. Yeah.
if we have 500,000 to play with, we can divvy it up in 100,000 bunches, right? So one will be. You want to guys want to go for silk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, silk will go if they have pearls or things that are.
Pearls are fine. Yeah.
And saffron.
Saffron. Yeah.
Ooh, saffron, yeah.
Okay, saffron. Silk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Oh yeah, sorry, we did silk. What was the other one we said?
You only count to 3.
Oh, pottery.
Pottery. Yeah. In fact, you'd call it porcelain.
Porcelain. Okay.
Okay, sorry, what's the name of the city again?
This is the City of the Moon.
For the moon.
Okay, one more, guys. Silk, pearl, saffron, and porcelain is what we have so far.
In the Bay of Spires. You believe you're in the dominions of Wa.
anything that the the merchants say is extremely exotic.
Oh, yeah, they're clamoring forward with everything. This, no, this,
Oh, okay, no, okay.
this. Monkey paws, guys.
No, sorry, we don't want that.
Not going to sell them for a lot of money. They're actually a very valuable thing.
Slaves. No. Just kidding.
I want you to encourage the notion. That,
Oh, what about like incense?
okay,
I don't know if
listen,
that's going to have good trade value. Sorry, Atenza, go ahead.
when you're dealing with these merchants, encourage the notion that this could be a good trade partnership and will be recurring if the deal that they give us, or if we make money off of this run. If we find that we don't make money off of this run, tell that merchant that we will not be coming back to buy more goods from them.
Yeah, you're right. Chameleon livers. I'll sell you 100,000 in chameleon livers. You'll find that they're very important in medicine.
That sounds like a good one.
There you go. 100,000 in chameleon livers.
No, that's not good.
Sounds like a snake oil salesman. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure snake oil is used in lots of potions.
What about coconut? Do those guys spoil? No, do they?
Yeah, I would stay away from anything that can spoil.
It wouldn't spoil. Do they spoil?
Yeah, well.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Let's go dried fish. Or cured fish.
Up the
Not a
top.
bad idea.
What about like rugs or tapestries, maybe?
Yeah. Or fish.
What elves can make.
Cured
Carpets?
dried fish.
Tapestries with pictures of dried fish on them?
Okay, so we're going with either tapestries or fabrics or salted dry fish. I like the dry fish, man. Could be the next palm oil.
Okay, last 100,000 here, guys. Rugs, tapestries, carpets.
We can get silk with other fabrics.
You guys decide. Fish is a bad idea, though, I think. Can't fish is public fish.
It's like cured dried fish.
Salted fish.
Salted fish, yeah.
We're not getting salted fish.
Why?
Oh,
Because I'm not throwing 100,000 in for salted fish.
Let's just
Wow.
divvy it up between these three things that we've chosen.
Four.
Four things?
Built a fish? Yeah, okay, 125 of each then.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we buying?
Silk, saffron, pearls, and porcelain. Okay.
So,
Okay, so everybody's taking off
how do you spell saffron?
SAFFRON. Okay, so everyone's got to take off 84,000.
Silk saffron.
Tenzar, you're taking off 168,000. Everyone's taking off 84,000.
Eric, I'm at 96,862.
And 156 for me, Eric.
Okay, and then everybody take off 1,000 copper pieces. You've already got 4 in the kitty. Left over, everyone take off 1,000 copper pieces, which will pay for the fee to move the goods from the market onto your ship. Okay. So an additional 1,000, make sure that comes off everybody, Eric.
Do you have that 1,000 under control there, Haruhisu, or do you even need that much money?
No, I've got that.
Okay. I'm glad you have at least a few coins in your pocket.
Okay, and make sure that as everyone's doing this, is there anybody who has less than 50,000 copper pieces on their sheet?
I do.
Yes.
Who does?
I do.
Me. He says 560 after that 1,000 came off.
560 copper?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to be thinking, because very soon I'm going to be taking 50,000 off you for living expenses. So
Okay.
perhaps you can make it by then. So you still got a couple months, but just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so that money's off, and during the day of February the 13th, the cargo is loaded onto your ship. During that day, in the City of the Moon, anybody who is wounded can heal up 2 points. If you're regaining points, you'll get 12 hours, 6 hours sleep, 12 hours rest is what you would get. And it is now the evening of February the 13th. Your ship is fully loaded.
Can I
what-
think of some
what do you have my hit
components
points
for
at?
potions, Robert?
I can't understand you.
I just want to buy components for potions.
Okay, so you have to let Eric know what you're
Okay.
buying so he can mark it on.
Hit points there,
Eric,
too.
I'll text it to you.
During the day, everybody got 1 hit point. That's how much they healed.
We got silk, saffron, ceramics.
Silk,
Pearls.
saffron,
Pearls.
pearls, and porcelain.
Oh, porcelain.
Eric, what do you got my hit points at?
91?
Okay, good.
Okay, it is the evening of the 13th. When are you departing? Right now, says Airtenzar.
Right now, yeah.
Okay, anchor's coming up, and your ship is leaving the Bay of Spires, heading out into the open sea,
Heading west towards land.
and then you will take up into the air. Over top, as you can see, the heavily forested jungle coastline. Okay, so I'm gonna want to know, what height do you wish to fly at?
2,000 feet.
2,000 feet in the air is your flying speed.
Yeah, flying height.
Okay.
Altitude.
Okay. Okay, so at 2,000 feet, you'll go up there, and in the darkness of night, Aratenzar is beginning to fly. And you're heading due west, Aratenzar?
Northwest.
Northwest. Northwest it is.
Okay, we want to check out if we have one of those. I think I stocked the medicine chest with a control weather. There's only one in there. Yeah, there's one in the medicine chest.
Can we put it up?
No. Sorry, no, not yet. Okay. Okay, so you are flying during the night. Aratenzar is flying. Everybody else is. So one person should be up with Aratenzar at night.
I'll be up.
Okay, so Devin's going to take the shift with Aratenzar. So Aratenzar is going to captain the ship while Devin is on watch. During the day, who is captaining the ship?
Can't fly shit.
Calmar?
Who has the best skill for flying a ship?
It's you now, Calamar.
Oh God,
Okay, Calamar is flying the ship during the day. Are you fully healed, Calamar?
no.
Okay.
But I can fix that.
Who's going to be on watch during the day?
I'll take watch.
Arahis is going to take watch. Okay, so that's how you're pairing up.
Oh, it's looking on.
Okay, you will begin to fly.
You have the features of the ship well in hand there, Calamar. The shield
Yes.
And the control weather. Mind you, you can call me before the control weather needs to be used.
Push the wheel for the shield or something.
Shield is you don't push the wheel, you push the wheel to drive it down. It's just an enchantment on the wheel.
Fair enough.
there's an up and down control mechanism on the wheel that raises and lowers the shield. You just switch.
Okay. Robert,
What?
that evening when Eretenzar is driving, before I go to bed, I'd like to hone my weapon.
Right. Right. So roll the percentage.
We'll make a roll.
Make sure you have the necessary items that you need to hone on your sheet.
Robert, I think we're in June at some point because here on this.
Just cleaned and oiled, Robert.
You were in June, yeah. So it's June 3 last year.
Was that?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Because I have here last used April 12th, 360 for the content.
April what?
April 12th, 360.
Well, I have your dates all down as February the 11th, 360.
You passed time to from June to get to Eretenzar, remember? Let's get to
Evan.
Devin, yeah.
Devon. That was in June.
Yeah, you probably got 360. It probably should be 359.
All right.
Well, Zildjian's our official scribe, so he should have the dates.
Yeah, well, because there's so many party reports being written.
And I made all the videos public to you guys.
I mean, the best way to go back to the end of the last session, right?
Yeah.
And I give the date.
Yeah, all the sessions that I have recorded are still chronological, so. Okay, so the shield is
The
basically.
lack of party reports sucks, just so you know. It sucks. Lack of party reports sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. So who was going to take over on this?
Well,
Zildjian.
I started sending you reports. I don't know what happened with them.
Wasn't the lizard saying he was gonna write them up?
They never got added to the.
No, Zildjian was sending them, but they never got posted.
Yeah, I sent you like 2 or 3, and then you weren't posting them. So
Nice. Well done.
Then I opened up, okay, so the party report system is open to us now, though. You can go on the site and choose rats and put the reports right into there.
Okay, perfect.
All right, Zildjian, get back on it then.
Yep. Zildjian.
I'm just going to the washroom.
Yeah. The last session I put up was June 10th, 360.
Okay. So you got to figure out the date. You got to figure out the timing thing. So you have to go to the end of last session and figure out what date is given.
Robert, can you mute yourself and turn your volume to 0, please? Because that's going to cause feedback.
This is another problem we're having right now with the date. This is a.
You need to mute yourself, Robert.
This is a party report problem.
Yep. All right. This is June 10th, 360.
that we're in the right place, but really figuring out.
Yeah.
So
You plan to camp here.
yeah,
Is that correct, Tenzar?
that's correct. And I can take that dream vision tonight.
Why are we taking another dream vision?
Okay, we will get up there, set up camp there. Okay, we'll stop the session there for the evening. Sheets for experience.
What? Seriously? Wow.
This is the end of last one.
This is the end of the previous session.
Oh, no.
This is one is labeled 360.
He's got a light pulse.
No, we should get this up.
February 10th, 360 SF.
Okay,
Inside.
February 10th, 360 SF. The video is mislabeled. Okay.
All right. All right, so you're flying into the night. You start by crossing jungle foliage, flying into the northwest.
Okay, hold on. I'm muting myself now and turning my volume back down to 0. You turn yours, unmute yours.
Okay, so you fly throughout the night. Tenzar leading the flight. You will fly until morning. I'm rolling, first of all, storm check. Okay, you will fly throughout the night. During that night, everybody except Calamore and Eretenzar can heal up 2 points.
No, I'm piloting during the day, right?
Everybody except Eretenzar and the Devon can heal up 2 points. Okay, during that night, Eretenzar, you will find that you fly across jungle. You then, for a while, for a short period of time, you're flying over grasslands. You will cross a large river. You will then cross a series of mountains. So you'll cross mountains in the middle of the night. You will then get over top of them and move into hills. The hills give way to plains and steppes. So you're in the plains and steppes, and that's where you are flying when the sun comes up in the morning. There's hill country below you when Calamore takes over the wheel. Okay. Okay, and then you are going to continue to sail during the day. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Devon and Eretenzar go to sleep. Calamore and Haruhisa are up on deck of the ship. What are you doing, Tanaka and Zildjian?
I'll be brewing.
Are you fully healed?
I'm fully healed.
Okay, what are you brewing?
I'll be working on. We have one control weather, so you know what? I'm gonna work on a cure critical bleeding wounds.
Okay, and what are you doing, Tanaka?
Just trying to heal all day, resting.
So you are still healing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I heal last night, Robert?
You were up on watch. Were you? No, you were sleeping. Yeah. So yeah, anybody who slept healed 2 last night. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, so now as I'm handing this off to you, what we should be looking for now, we've crossed some mountains, so that means that the rivers should be flowing to the west now. We will find centers of civilization probably on these rivers. So if you find a large river during the course of the day, we might want to set down into that and sail or just fly down the river to see if there's any towns that we can use to get our bearing towards Rivendell.
We'll see the towns better from the air.
Yeah, so fly along the river. Or along the river is where you will find civilization.
So you're okay for me to put into a town?
We should go to the coast, I think, our coast. Go that coast.
Which coast?
Our side of
We may fly right up to the very northern coast, and that's
Following the coast, it's like all over the place.
Well, there's a mountain chain actually. So if we head directly west,
we flew over the mountains. Mountains are behind us.
right? No, well, there's going to be multiple sets of mountains by the time we reach Rivendell. So what I'm saying is there's a chain of mountains that actually travels from the south to the northwest, and if we caught that chain of mountains, we could literally follow that, and then we'd be heading really into like southeastern Mordor.
I just flew over some mountains last night.
Okay, go ahead.
You're thinking about?
One of
If you go to the coast, we're more familiar with that area. It's already been down that coast before.
What coast?
okay, so Calamore takes over the wheel. What bearing are you taking, Calamore?
Generally northwest, I guess, still.
Okay, so continuing to fly northwest. Okay, you will fly during the day. The day's flight takes you in hill country for the most part. Towards the end of the day, the hills end and you're now into flat grasslands. So there's flat grasslands in all directions. You will then see a bush coming up ahead, and you'll cross over into a forested area with some hills. You'll cross over a large lake down there, and then you will leave that behind and you're back out onto rolling grasslands. That's where you are come evening. Okay, so at the end of that day, Eretenzar and Devon could heal could heal 2 if you're wounded. Okay, and what did you say that you're doing, Tanaka? You are just resting, right? So you'll heal 1 during the day. 1 during the day, and it is now evening again.
Psionic recovery.
If you were not healing, you would have got 6 hours sleep, 6 hours rest. Okay, and it is now evening again. It's the evening of the 14th. And on the evening of the 14th, Devon and Eretenzar take over. Okay, Devon and Eretenzar will take over during the night. I'm rolling storm checks, or storm and encounter check. Okay, the night will pass by without encounter, and you will fly during that night. Haruhisa and Calamore will heal 2 if they're wounded. So will Tanaka heal 2 if he's wounded, and Zildjian will heal 2 if he's wounded.
Do we have a map of Middle Earth on the ship?
No.
So.
No.
Should have one.
One thing that you may want to think of at some point is to create
Stocking up
a
on
map
that,
area,
yeah.
and then just to have a list of,
Yeah.
if you opened up a chest, all the maps that are in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so because that's something that you should have on a ship anyway.
That's true.
Especially flying.
Okay, so continuing to fly today.
Well, try and find us some civilization there, Calamar.
Should we start going due west now? Or do we want to keep going north?
Why are we
Right.
finding civilizations if the goal is to get to the elves?
Yeah, but how are we going to find
Yeah,
Rivendell?
we need to figure out where we are, and we can ask the locals if they know anything about Rivendell
or for
and possibly point us in the right direction.
Okay. Okay. So the flight during the night will take you, for the most part, you are flying across. You're flying across plains, and there's nothing to be seen in all directions. 3/4 of the night is just barren, open grasslands and steppes. Later on into the night, you'll cross over a large lake, a large inland body of water. You will go over top of that, and you will enter some forest.
Okay, hold on here. This lake, do we want to, I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to do a lap around the lake looking for a
The
town.
lake is massive. There's no, like, a lap around it would take, hold on, would take close to your full night sail. It's that big of a body of water.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay, so hold on, you're saying you're halting here and you're doing a complete lap around this body of water?
Yeah, we're going to take a lap around this body of water looking for towns.
Okay, so you will halt there at that point, as you're flying across there, so you'll get that far during the night rather than to there, okay? So you do about your 3/4 of the journey, and you spend the rest of the night moving along the shores of the lake. You find no settlements whatsoever, and it is morning.
Okay.
Okay, so on the morning of the 15th, okay, so Haruhisa and Calamore, Tanaka, and Zildjian can heal up 2 points during the night. Okay, and it is now daytime as Eretenzar and Calamar, or Eretenzar and Devon go to bed. Haruhisa and Calamore take over the ship.
Are we gonna continue northwest?
Finish the lap around the lake, and then.
I think we did the lap.
No,
No,
no. It's a big body of water.
finish following this body of water around, and then we'll continue. I don't know. What do you guys think? West or northwest? I'm kind of thinking west now.
West. Big west.
Yeah. Agreed? You three?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. We'll finish the lap around the lake.
Now,
and then
if you find a settlement, put it in the water and we go try and talk to them or what?
Yeah, if we find a settlement, let's,
Say what, we ride in the lake, cause there's a big ship into the lake.
well, we park it off.
Park it off somewhere and walk in.
Yeah, walk in.
Big freaking.
Okay, keep going around the lake and see if you find a town.
Okay, so Eretenzar go and Devon go down below. Calamore, where do you want to take the ship?
Well, Captain wants to keep going around the lake, so I'll keep going around the lake.
Okay, so so you're flying around. What you can tell is, I mean, you can tell this is like an inland sea. Okay, so you're flying around. You have Haruhisa out looking. You'll fly for a few hours and you'll see what actually it's Haruhisa who will spot it. It looks like what you would call back in your lands a Mongolian. It looks like a bunch of yurts. It looks like a encampment of nomadic horse people. To you, they resemble Mongolians.
Okay. I'll yell to everyone else. I spotted something down here. People.
There's only Calamore to yell to.
Okay.
The other two are cooking, and then Tanaka's healing down below, and Zildjian's brewing.
Yeah,
Calamore?
Is it worth stopping? Like, I don't know. It's not big enough.
All right.
Let's just keep going northwest.
So you mean you're cutting away from the lake, and you're going to move northwest.
Yeah. Well, we did the full lap, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So you begin to move northwest. You'll cross over into the forest, and you can see a long line of hills. As you move northwest, you're following the hills. You will see more forest below you, and you're over forest and hills by the time evening comes. Okay, you will hand over the reins to Eretenzar and to Devon.
I thought we were going to head west after, rather than northwest there, Calamar. Nevertheless,
Okay, and so at this point, Haruhisa and Calamore and Tanaka, actually, no, Tanaka, you will have healed 1 point. Zildjian Brood, Eretenzar, and Devon, you will have healed or regained points. I assume you're both at max there.
I'm
6
just
hours
hitting
sleep.
max now.
Wow, 6 hours sleep, 6 hours rest, and you guys go sleep for the day while or sorry, you guys are just now coming on to watch. I'm rolling encounter on your 3rd full day or storm. Okay, you will continue to sail throughout the night.
And we're going west.
What is your bearing, Eretenzar?
We're gonna turn her west now, due
Okay,
west.
so you're now going due west. Okay, you will start going due west. You'll continue through hills.
Can I roll for my potion yet, Robert? 2 focus days it takes.
Yeah, so you're not even close to 2 focus days yet. Okay. Okay, so you will, Tenzar, you'll see that you continue through hills and forest. About just before midday, you can see a large river running down below, going north and south.
Which way is,
You're going west, and the river's going north-south.
okay, we're gonna stop here and go down low enough to see which way the river's flowing.
Well,
Okay,
you can see it from the North Pole.
okay, the river,
Direction.
the river is flowing into the north.
Flowing to the north.
Yeah.
Okay, we will, at 2,000 feet, follow this river north.
Okay, so you now turn off of your route, and you're now following, the river is meandering, so you're now 2,000 feet above the river. You will follow it as it winds and bends and twists and turns, going generally north a bit, northwest. You will continue to follow it going north, continue to follow it going north,
And we're looking for villages.
continuing to follow it going north, and you will come to the place where it opens up into a massive delta. You have reached a northern delta.
And any town or
When
civilization
you're
here?
looking down, it looks like like a nomadic. There's some kind of nomadic settlement down below.
Okay, well, I think we'll have to go down here, wait for morning, take.
Well, it is morning
Okay,
by the time you see all this.
all right. We're gonna have a staff meeting.
Okay.
All right. Okay, well, I think somebody should go down there and talk to the locals and see if we can get any sort of bearing on which way it is to Rivendell from them, if they've even heard of Rivendell.
We don't even know if these are friendly people or.
We'll find out.
I guess we can put into the water and just come sailing up and then,
Okay.
That's your plan?
yeah,
You're gonna put in the water? Is this
Yeah,
a lake?
So you're gonna cross out, you're gonna cross where the river hits the delta. You're gonna head out into the water.
put down.
Okay, when you're
and then
flying
come in.
out into the water, you can see icebergs floating
Well, you
out
don't wanna
in the
land.
water. I mean, you can avoid the icebergs, but I'm just saying you can tell that you're on some kind of body of water where it is very cold and there's large pieces of ice floating.
You don't wanna land in that.
Is it unnavigable by ship or are there just occasional icebergs?
It's navigable.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're on some kind of northern body of water.
We've just gone too far north, though.
We're too far north?
Well, obviously.
Let's go.
Okay.
I think we're.
So from this, we can infer that we're too far north for Rivendell, is what you're saying. Okay, so perhaps from here, rather than talking to these ignorants, we just fly southwest at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. New
Okay.
bearing, we're not going in, flying southwest.
All right, Eretenzar and Devon will retire for the day. Okay, it is now February the 16th. Okay, and okay, you will move into your 4th day of sailing. Okay, so Calamore takes over the wheel. Haruhisa's out on deck. Sildren goes down to brew.
2 more hit points, Robert.
During that night, everybody except Devin and Calamore can heal up 2 points.
What you got now? What do you got?
I'm at 99. Devin and Aratens are not Devin and Calamore. I was sleeping.
You keep mentioning Phil.
Okay, and so now Calamore has taken over the boat during the day. Haruhisa out front. Okay, and what's your bearing, Calamore?
South by southwest.
Okay. Okay.
He's disobedient.
Just by a hair, though. Just enough to be just a little,
Just a little bit
Yeah.
disobedient.
a little bit insubordinate. Just by a hair, though.
Okay, so you will set sail during the day.
We're gonna be doing a big day.
Yeah.
You will move during the day. All you see today is what at first seems like frozen tundra. Although it's not terribly cold, but it's colder. But it's tundra-like, and it flows into steppes and just like vast open land.
Does anybody have a
As
locating?
far as the eye can see, you will
You wanna
sail
try it?
through that
we can
all
locate
day long.
Yeah, Tanaka, step up.
You went Gondor, I think, or Buffalo City.
Okay, so you'll sail that during the day. It is now
Do you know
evening.
Where from there?
Eretenzar and Devon, if you're wounded, you can heal up 2 or take points.
That's why it's better off just to go direct.
And it is evening of the 16th.
And I'll set
At
an
least we'll fly in the
actual,
right direction.
Just hold on. So you're going to swap over?
yeah, we're swapping over. And I will set an actual southwest course,
Hang on.
direct one. Hey, hang
I'm
on.
thinking of maybe trying to do a locate on Rivendell.
All right.
Do you want to do that? Or my steer at least?
Well, we can get at least a bearing on what we're looking for.
Yeah.
You don't
Okay,
think we
bearing?
can do a locate on Rivendell?
I don't know.
Probably not. Maybe, I have no idea. They're protected city. It's kind of hidden, so I don't know.
What's close to it?
Where is it again, actually?
I have no idea.
I've never been.
Apparently you've never seen any movies.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Jesus.
Movies? It's a movie.
I forget what's close to it.
Yeah, we definitely need to stock up on some maps of the world.
Okay, so what's your bearing, Eretenzar?
Where do you want to go? Want to go to Rivendell? You want to wait?
Yeah,
wait.
Try locating ways to Rivendell. Pick up that the whole damn
Do you
city
have
is,
two of them? Case it fails? It may be protected, I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go to my steer.
okay,
Well,
minus tier.
That's why I'm asking if you have 2. If it fails, then we'll
We're
go.
gonna burn through spell. I just go to my steer.
Yeah, but I'd rather be
tell us
drawn
where you get a
directly
map.
to it.
Yeah,
How far
you're
would it
right,
be?
minus tier. Minus tier.
We're traveling across the whole world in like a matter of days. So we're gonna go to my just get a map and then take a 5-minute. I don't know.
Okay, good. Minus tier if it is.
Itzaf, Talaf, Itzaf, Tassim, Jiraz, Raz.
Okay, then the spell you're casting is what?
Locating ways.
Okay, and that's the new locating ways you're using, right?
Yeah, hours per level. With our destination person items, you know
Okay.
detailed duration, hours per level.
And what level's the spell?
5.
Okay, good. Okay, cross off the spell. You made your fumble roll.
Yeah. 6.
Okay, what do you want to be drawn towards?
Minus tier.
Okay, you want to be drawn towards minus Tirith. Okay, and so, and how long does it last?
18 hours.
Okay, you feel drawn towards the southwest.
Oh, good job, Captain.
All right.
Well, that's North City, but
Okay.
Yeah, well,
That's
done.
right.
Okay. All right. And okay. So Calamore, Eretenzar and Devon take over.
Yeah.
And you are flying.
If we see anything that looks like Mordor, let's skirt around it and not go over it.
What does Mordor look like?
It's sort of a box-shaped mountains.
Okay. Rolling a storm check and a counter. Okay. You will fly throughout the night of February the 16th. Below you, you will see empty, vast plains. And the plains go on and on and on and on. Then to the north, you will make out a coastline, Eretenzar. About 3/4 of the way through the night, you will see a coastline to the north. You will continue to fly west, southwest. You will leave that coastline behind. And as the sun is coming up, you can see a line of mountains towards the south, far away to the south.
All right.
Okay,
It's over.
so
A straight line of mountains?
12 hours of the locate has now been used. Okay, so during that night, Calamore and Haruhisa, Zildjian, and Tanaka can heal up 2 points. And it is the morning of February the 17th.
If that line of mountains is where Mordor begins, we should follow the outside of that mountain range.
Okay, so taking over is Calamore and Haruhisa. Tanaka has the locate on for how much longer?
6 hours.
For 6 more hours. Tanaka, at this point, you are feeling drawn to the west.
I'll Calamore head west, straight west.
Well, yeah, so you're going to be actually up
Yeah.
on deck during this time today, guiding the flight through the 17th. You will fly. Okay. So during the day on the 17th of February, you will continue to fly west when you will see a massive forest to the north, Calamore, and you can see a river that is running north and south. Through Tanaka, he will guide you down. And you can now see the mountains to the south. So there's a forest to the north, mountains to the south, a river to the west, and he will be guided today down through there towards the river. You will get to the river, and the locate has ended halfway through the day. When the locate ends. In the second half of the day, where do you want to go? You were being drawn southwest when the locating ended.
Southwest.
Okay, so for the rest of the day, so you will cross the large river running north-south. You can tell the land has become better. It's become more fertile. It is richer. And you will see several rivers as the day's coming towards the end, and then you'll make out a forest to the northwest. You'll make out a set of mountains to the south. And it is now evening. It is evening when Eretenzar and Devon come back onto the deck. Eretenzar and Devon, 2 points or rejuvenating points. It is evening of February the 17th when they're handing over the wheel to you.
So you were being drawn still southwest?
Yeah.
And what direction are we being going?
That was 6 hours ago. You've been continuing to go southwest.
And what do we see in that
I
direction?
just told you everything that you saw.
Yeah.
The mountain?
Okay, we're close, we're close. I think you're almost there.
Okay, since we're in fertile lands, there must be we're starting to get into an area where there's farmers. We should go and ask a farmer, I suppose,
At night.
at night, compounding.
Well,
on
the
his
supply
door.
ship's hidden at least. They won't see your ship. Yeah, find a.
Should we hold
that
here,
river
wait
one
for
nice
morning, and then find a farmer? Or perhaps even a village? Yeah,
You're saying you want to stop moving for the night?
yes, we're going to stop for the night and then
Okay.
actually, I can look for villages during the night.
I-
Yeah, we're gonna
You
continue
can spot
southwest.
fires, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, look for farmyards or villages. As
Okay.
we're flying south, we're gonna go down to 1,000 feet.
Okay. You move into your 6th day or 6th night. Ooh, there's a storm. It's okay. So you will hit a freak windstorm on the night of the 17th, the morning of the 18th. You are going to hit a freak windstorm on a whim. All right. What do you wish to do?
I wish to, do I have to use the calm tempest before I roll?
That's your. So you can't do it after.
Yeah, I will use calm tempest.
Okay, so you're going to use the one on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so
February
put the date down. Okay, so it is used on the ship, and you will continue to sail. During this night, you are basically following mountains that are going almost straight due east and due west. You follow the mountains during, so this is during the evening, so it'll be around 10 o'clock at night or so when you actually reach the spur of the mountain. The mountains are just black in it. You're not seeing any villages, you're not seeing any towns.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, at around 10 o'clock at night, on the spur of the mountain, you will see a settlement. There are lights in it. It doesn't look like a small settlement. It actually looks like a city.
I think it's Minas Tirith.
Have you ever been here before? You ever been to Minas Tirith before?
No, I've only heard stories about
It's just stories. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a
So
city.
Devin's also
in the
on deck,
mountains.
or Devin's there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it looks to you like a Norse. You would say it looks like a Norse town. It's up high. It's on a spur. You can see there's a massive great hall in it. It's built spiraling down. It's a very defensible position.
Yeah.
Look,
Underestimate
you're not up. You're not up. You're.
Oh, sorry.
So,
So
What do
let's
you wanna
ring
do?
the bell.
wake them up?
Ring the bell. All hands on deck.
Okay, I'll show you on the screen what it looks like. Don't say anything.
Robert, while you're doing that, can I roll for my potion?
Okay, so here.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's what you'll see. Okay, so both you guys, you'll see the first sight of the city from a distance. Is what you will see there. There's another shot of it from the distance.
My father told me about this city, I think. Looks like
Okay,
Rohan.
there.
The horse riders.
Okay, so you'll see the Great Hall. Okay, so that's what you'll see at night from a distance.
We should go in. Are they friendly?
I think you guys should go in. I don't think I should.
Yeah.
Okay, take the ship down a mile out, and who's going to be our You'll go?
Oh,
Okay.
She can go along.
Whoever wants to with me.
Okay, so sorry.
Who else wants to go?
So at 10 o'clock at night, you're going to awaken everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's up on deck. Most of you can just see lights below. Can anybody identify where you are?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Rohan?
Okay, that's what you're telling him?
Yeah.
Rohan's a territory. Isn't Edoras the city?
Yeah. Edoras?
I believe. I think I've been here. If it's Norse and it's Middle Earth looking, it would be Rohirrim.
Okay. Are you there, Zildjian?
Yep.
Okay, so you've finished brewing your potion, so you have to, the components have to come off for a cure. What is it? A cure what?
Cure critical bleeding.
Take off the points for a cure critical bleeding. Okay, and so the components are off. You have to add one to how many batches he's made. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 14%.
You didn't specify what you need or anything.
I needed 100%.
So always specify before you roll. Okay, so you add that to a sheet. Take off one of the batches. Eretenzar and Devin, you can add 6 non-focus or 3 focus days for sailing. 6 non-focus or 3 focus, whatever you're keeping track in. Calamore and Haravisa, you can also put down 6 non-focus or 3 focus days onto your sailing.
Eric, it's on the front of the sheet under general skills, and I'm keeping them as non-focus days, so 6 days.
Yeah, mine are on the front there too, on the bottom.
Okay, so you have reached. So what is the order, Eretenzar? What's happening with the ship? You're 2,000 feet in the air.
Okay, we're going to
Is it day or night?
It's night. 10 o'clock at night.
send 3 people in to get a map of this area so that we can get to the Elven City.
I don't think Rivendell would be on any maps that anyone would have.
Yeah, that's 22 where it is though.
All right, go find out.
Or should we go to Gondor and then see if we can get a map?
Maybe I should pause here. And basket maybe. Actually,
Who's going?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Okay, Calamore, Tanaka,
And
Devin.
Devin will go and attempt to get as much information as possible.
Okay, how are they getting off the ship?
We're going to lower the ship and they can climb off
So where are you doing this?
a mile north of town.
Now, I don't have a horse, but I can fly.
At least a mile. You're coming out of the air.
Yeah, at least.
Okay, so it's coming down towards the ground. Okay, so Devin, Tanaka, and Calamore are getting off the ship, and you guys are walking up towards Adoras. What you think's Adoras? Okay, the rest of them stay on the ship. The rest of them should not say anything else. Okay, so the 3 of you will walk, and you'll travel up, and it'll take you longer than it looks from where you got dropped off. You'll end up walking for almost an hour. By the time you come to, it's close to midnight when you come to the city gate. The 3 of you are approaching on foot.
Yeah.
Okay, guards will call down in Westron. How well do you speak Westron, the 3 of you?
4-0.
Western. 0.
You have no Westron, so you've basically never been to Middle Earth by the looks of it. Okay. So they are calling down. Hold. Who travels the road this late at night? Where are you coming from? And why do you approach the gates of Adoras?
My answer's
I'll speak.
Okay.
We are a faction of the Party of the Pennant. We seek counsel.
Okay. They will say, okay, you'll hear their voices low. You can roll your hear noises. which you just would need to get the percentage to be able to hear what they're saying.
51. Nope, 78. Getting that one.
You got it? Okay. Okay. And they said that you heard them say the party dependent. Oh, the party dependent's here. Oh. Must be more of them. They'll say, show us your pendants.
I will show him the Gaysgale Party of the Pendant that I have.
They will slide open an eye hole down below, and they'll look to see the pendants again. You hear them basically saying, "Yep, it looks like." Yep. They don't say so. They will open the gates. They will say, "Welcome to the party dependent." They will say the rest of your group is, and they will give you the name of the tavern where they believe the party dependent is presently residing.
Okay, we'll avoid that tavern.
Somebody lives here, I think, don't they? Elias
I don't
live
know.
here? This is Elias's home.
Elias's son.
His son's here, right?
Okay, so they welcome you into the city.
I'll just say we come on an urgent concern. I'm not familiar with your culture, but we're looking to speak to the Jarl, the chief, the head of this
The king?
of your village, the king. Yes.
They will say the king is very ill and he lies, sadly enough, near death. He is on his deathbed.
That is.
He is not presently well enough to take visitors. It is said. His son is presently in the Eastmark, where he is again being married.
Who speaks for the king in his absence?
There is his advisor is up at the Great Hall, the Meduseld. There are the princess is also in the city. They will say the population of Adoras swells in the winter as people take refuge behind the gates during the winter. So there is not a lot of places to stay. Unfortunately, there are very few vacancies. He will say, I did hear that perhaps your group had rented apartments for them to stay in, I think. That's also very close to the Meduseld at the top end of town.
Calamore, let's go find the party and see if somebody there
Why?
more resourceful than us. Oh, why? I'll go. I don't mind going. I'll go then.
What are you gonna ask?
The Rivendale is. Why is he's here? Don't know that. To me.
No, I would rather let's seek the audience of the princess and the council.
All right, you can do that. I'll see Elias then. You can do that. Oh, we're both here.
Go find Elias. One.
Okay, so it's late at night, and you guys are now in the
Yeah.
gates of Adoras. What do you want
I'll
to
go
do?
to the tavern. Steve's in the tavern still awake.
Okay, so the three of you are making your way to the top of town.
Yeah.
Okay, you can feel the town is very, very crowded as you move through the streets, but it is late, but you can tell it is fairly crowded. You'll work your way up, climbing higher and higher and higher until you find the tavern. The name of the tavern, Zildjian, maybe go online and look in the party reports for when Wolfgar was adventuring and Magnus was last adventuring around February, and find the name of the tavern for me. I might have it. I don't know. It'll be in the party reports for sure. Okay. All right. So you will go up. You go to that tavern. Devon and Calamore and Tanaka, you will walk into that tavern, and
The Cream Puffery Inn.
no, sorry. Anyway, keep looking. No, it's not the Cream Puffery Inn.
That's
Anyway.
That was the one on Shimar.
Jesus, if you can't tell, that's a Hobbit tavern. I'm not sure what the tavern. Okay, so you will see Andreas in the tavern.
Yes.
Yeah. Just hold on a second. One sec.
Oh, sorry, Silver Horseshoe?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you're at the Silver Horseshoe Tavern. How do I invite somebody, Brent?
I have to.
To this? Okay. Then invite Jordan. And then just send him an invite just in case he's on the computer.
No,
May not know.
we're not gonna tell them about the ring.
Not bad though.
Invitation.
Just making sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it's okay. No, he's out, so you can cancel it.
I don't know why we're going to Riverdale.
Business, rap business.
Okay, so you will see Andreas here. Hold on. He is sitting with Magnus.
Magnus would be a better bet to know where Rivendell is.
Are you
And they're sitting with a young Rohirrim, some Rohirrim guy. The three of them are at the tavern when Calamor, Devon, and Tanaka walk in.
That's Elias's son.
Calamor, are you on speaking terms with them or no? Are you okay to be here with them?
Were you not just here?
You're just here?
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying, Tanaka?
You seem worried to come to the party. You okay with them? Like, what's the issue?
Don't be a piece of shit. I just don't want to fucking be with the party.
Okay, well, better than asking somebody else, I feel like, isn't it?
Jesus.
Okay,
So I'll go to Andreas and ask him.
Okay, so they'll be
Ah,
obviously shocked to see you coming over. So Tanaka, Devon, and Calamor, yeah. So they don't make the connection. So they assume that you guys have just come in.
Of course, yeah.
I'll embrace Andreas as a good friend and a fellow Greek.
Okay.
Good to
Yes.
see you, brother.
So they'll say, "Did you guys? Who's going to send a pendant? How did you guys? Who did you join with?
I just joined. We came from teleported here.
Oh.
Heard you were here.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. There's other people.
Yeah.
This is a gathering. They'll explain that the party has recently crossed back over to Middle-earth to begin a campaign against the Ringwraiths. Likely Angmar. They're thinking of going towards Angmar,
Nice.
the home of the Witch King, and that they're here. They'll introduce you to Elias' son, Wolfgar.
Here he is.
Hello?
Andreas.
Yeah?
Okay, so just you're in the tavern in Adoras,
I am?
right? And through the door walks Calamor, Tanaka, and Devon. You're sitting having a drink with a Magnus and Wolfgar.
Yeah?
These three have just walked through the door.
Hey?
What's going on, brother?
How are you?
Not much. I went on a mission for some water and I don't know what's happened since then.
Well,
For some water, you said?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, you know, we're hanging out.
Is there something you need of me?
Not
direction.
really you. Actually, I'll turn to Magnus instead. And actually,
Okay, so if you're
Magnus, we need to find Rivendell.
I didn't hear that.
if you're out, Jordan, if you're out and about and you can't really talk, that's fine.
Well, I can talk. Probably got about 10 minutes. It will take longer than that.
I think they can get everything they need. I mean, it's more if you have anything to say to them, you can say it. Otherwise, I can give the information that they seem to be looking for.
Okay, here's all I have to say. Congratulations, Donnie, and I love you all.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
See you later.
See ya.
Okay. So you will sit down and you'll be able to drink with them. They'll explain to you that they're here. As I say, this is their base. They've been doing a mission for the king, who's sick. Apparently, if you get water from the source of the Anduin, it cures anything.
Right.
And allows people to live longer. The princess, they did it for her. Party members are coming in and out right now, but eventually the plan is to head north up the the western sides of the Misty Mountains, up through Tharbad and towards Angmar. Now ask, where are you guys? What are you guys thinking?
We're thinking we need to go to Rivendell.
Oh,
we have a different plan.
Okay, so they'll say we should go to Rivendell. They'll say, what if we go to Rivendell on the way to Angmar?
Sure, knock your socks off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They seem confused. They're saying, sorry. You're saying you are going. Okay. They don't understand what you mean. They'll say, what do you mean?
Well, we're looking at going to Rivendell. As far as I'm concerned, right now, the best of my understanding is the party's broken up into 3, possibly 4 different factions. So everyone's kind of going in their own direction right now.
They'll tell you they don't know how you know that better than them because they're with the party. They'll say, no, the party's not broken up into. This is the base, and there's a group of them that have just headed off to get water, but they're going to gather from here and they're going to head north. So they don't know which. Like, who are you talking about? To divide it up into 3 or 4 groups?
Well, I just assumed not everyone was in Middle Earth yet, but I could be wrong.
They'll say, unless you know more, unless you've been to Pendant Estate sooner than they have, they'll say they believe that people are going to Pendant Estate, and when they are, they're getting sent over here. They're saying, didn't you guys come here? Didn't you come here for Pendant Estate?
Not so much, no.
Oh, where'd you come here from?
We've been here for.
Now it'll dawn on them, and they'll go, sorry, are you guys with the rats? Are you talking about the rats right now, or what are you talking about?
Why do you have to label everything? Yeah, of course we're with the rats.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll say, okay, well, fuck, why didn't you say that? They thought you were coming to join them. They'll say, so hold on, and then it'll dawn on you. You're saying the rats have come to Middle Earth, and you're saying the rats are presently in Adoras?
We've actually been in Middle Earth significantly longer than the party has been.
You'll say, okay, so why? They'll say, why are you in Middle Earth? I thought you guys trade goods and sail around trading goods and doing nefarious stuff.
Yeah, we've had a bit of an awakening lately, so we've been doing some scouting in Dwar of War territory. Just finding the lay of the land down there.
Oh, okay.
Kind of trying to pull off some righteous deeds, but every once in a while the captain wants to desecrate an ancient elven city or whatever, but we try to steer him straight.
I'll say, who's the captain?
Oh, Eretenza.
Oh, the elephant.
Yeah.
Magnus will say, well, we're here now, so let's drink and be merry. And he'll order a whole bunch of drinks.
Sure, let's get it on. But Magnus, you would be the one that would know this best. We need to find Rivendell.
Who does?
The rats. Us.
He would say, why would the rats want to find Rivendell?
We're seeking the counsel of the elves.
You're seeking the counsel of Elrond's family, you mean?
Yes.
Oh.
We'd like to request it. I'm not sure he will give it, but we need help.
Okay, just hold on one quick second. Hey, buddy. This is Robert. Are you do you happen to be at home? Do you happen to be available to come on your computer for a few minutes, or not really? Okay. If you can come online and sign in, and then Bernie's gonna invite you, if that's okay. I only need you for a few minutes, if that's okay. Sound good? Okay, so go online and watch for the invite from Bernie. Okay, bye. Okay, you can talk to Magnus yourself right away. Bernie, get ready.
What's his email address?
I usually just look up Farren and Farren.
There he is.
Okay, so. And then you can have the conversation with him. And they should see. Sometimes I'm sitting down here rolling. Sometimes I'm sitting here. All of a sudden, it's almost like in this direction here, I hear like a fluttering sound. It sounds weird. And I hear that. Just sit and go, What do you want that?
Something's stuck in that well.
But it happens like once, like every so often. I hear a sound like it's like a bird flapping its wings, but it's weird. If you sat here in the dark quiet, you'd eventually hear it. I don't know what the hell it is.
Weird.
Go outside and look.
No, it's not stuck because I've heard it for like weeks. It's just not just one thing like stuck in it. I can prove to get bats
Branch
here.
in the wind or?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe that's what it is. I was like, I thought maybe it was a bat in the wall or something, or it wouldn't be that much of like down here, like in here.
There he is.
Okay.
Branch sweeping.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Farren?
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. You can hear me okay? Okay. Say yes if you can hear me. Hello? Hello? Okay. You're obviously not hearing me anymore.
Can't hear him.
Yeah. Okay, so we can see you. Give him the thumbs up.
Roland, give him a thumbs up.
Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, you're good? Okay. So, Magnus, you are in Adoras. And you've been in Adoras for it's been about a week since you were last with the group and came back here. You're in the Silver Horseshoe Tavern. It is the evening of February the 18th. It is quite late. It's like getting close to midnight. You're sitting having beers with Andreas and Wolfgar. So the three of you are in the tavern here together when the door opens, and in walks Tanaka. I don't know if you know Tanaka, and then Devin, and then Calamore.
Okay.
They will see you. They come to the table. Calamore hugs Andreas. Blah 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 blah. Pleasantries are being talked about, and they're talking to Andreas. Andreas kind of thinks, okay, holy shit, well, that's a good amount of power that just came in to join us, so that's kind of key. So if there's any questions that you have for these guys, but they're basically joining you at your table.
Okay.
They will ask questions about what's, why you were, what's going on here and what you're doing. Andreas is asking them questions on, what they're doing, and it soon becomes apparent that they didn't actually come here with the party. They're apparently here with the rats.
Mm-hmm.
So the rats, and then they make comments about the fact that they've been in Middle Earth actually for quite a while, that they've been in the Far East, that they've been in the dominions of Wa, and then they ask you if you know where Rivendell is.
I do know where Rivendell is.
Okay, Calamar, go ahead.
Can you give us directions there?
Well, if you head west from Edoras, what would it be? A good couple of weeks. There's some mountains that run north, and if you go along the eastern edge of those or western edge of those mountains, and more or less follow those mountains straight north, eventually you should get close to Rivendell. It's a fair hike, though.
Yeah, we're not worried about travel. So basically, get to the other side of this mountains that is just north of us on the western side, and travel up the western side of the mountains.
Yeah.
You'll
end up following the kind of the same path that the party's gone. They're on their way to Tharbad, last I heard.
Yeah, I don't think we'll go that far west.
What's taking you to Rivendell?
We need Council of the Elves. Don't really have much to go on right now, so we've been kind of mucking around, and we've found an item that we need advice on. It's all good. It's all good.
Good. Well, there might be a few elves left in Lorien. I don't know. Have you tried there?
Yeah, not yet. We didn't want to just go mucking about to try to find elves. We know for sure Rivendell is a source of where the elves would, or where I'd imagine they would be, or Elrond's family. So
yeah, and I think there's still elves in Mirkwood there by Lake Town somewhere too, maybe.
Yeah, again, we don't really want to go stomping around Mirkwood or any forests.
Yeah.
Maximum risk, minimum payoff.
Right.
Okay, brother, that's all we need from you.
You'll have a little bit of risk because there's lots of what do they call them now? They're kind of barbarians, kind of like the Celts over in our side of the world, and lots of orcs in the mountains there, and in through the gap of Rohan. So,
well, good Magnus. Unless they're 2,000 feet in the air and flying, I don't think we have any risk from them.
Oh, okay.
But thanks for the heads up, brother. Appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
You're not going to buy or what?
Do you want a drink, Magnus?
Well, fuck yeah. Information doesn't come free.
Buy some rounds.
Okay, so you guys are drinking here at the tavern. Devin, Tanaka, and Calamar, what is your plan?
We'll stay the night here. I'll assume at some point in time, Eretenzar will get antsy enough and contact one of us, and we'll just tell him to bring the ship back down, and we'll head out. Because I don't have any way of contacting Eretenzar.
Well, now he's well. So obviously now there's no way for him to contact you. So because he wasn't planning on doing that, now you're just gonna by telling him that he's obviously not just gonna go, oh, I'll contact him.
Well, if you guys want to stay over here, I can use my teleport guide and go to the ship and inform them.
Or Devin can just shapeshift and you could just fly back to the ship. It's only a mile out of the town.
Okay. Okay.
How
so-
did you guys get here? How did you
To
guys
where?
get here?
We flew.
To Middle Earth?
No, to Edera. Here, this tavern. Did you teleport in, or what did you do?
Kind of blind luck, you know?
Actually, really.
Okay.
We found the biggest city and went for it.
Okay. Sure. You're full of shit.
It's actually true.
This is not a big city, my friend.
My good friend, you know me too well. There are secrets among friends, and that's fair.
Okay, so take off the teleport guy. Okay, Devin is going back to the ship. So anything you need to tell Devin, tell him now because he's about to go. While Tanaka and Calamore are going to drink in the tavern, you guys are going to have to sleep.
Join the
on-
rats, Magnus.
on the floor.
Join the rats.
So you guys want to stay overnight? What time do you
No, we
want?
don't. We don't have to. If you're taking the teleport guide, you can go back to the ship, tell Aratenza to bring it back down to where we got off of it, and Tanaka and I can buy a couple rounds and then head out.
All right.
But like we're on foot, so it's going to take an hour? Like
Yeah.
it was longer than what we thought, right? So
They're in a couple hours.
So okay, 2 hours then.
Okay, so cross off the teleport guide. Devin goes back to the ship. Calamore and Tanaka will drink with Andreas and Magnus and Wolfgar for another hour, and then they're taking their leave and they're heading out.
They're
Have fun,
drinking.
boys.
Thank you, sir.
We'll pick them up in about 2 hours.
All right, Farron, thank you, buddy.
All right. See ya.
discretion, Magnus. Discretion. Remember, discretion.
What?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly what have you told me? Hey, 2 more rounds and I didn't even see it tonight.
There you go. I'll buy 2 more rounds and I'm out.
Take off,
See you, boys.
take off 200 copper off of Calamore.
200. See you, Farron. Take care, buddy.
Take care, guys.
All right, and okay, so then, so by late into the night, all three of them have come back to the deck of the Rathskeller. Okay. What is your plan?
It's evening,
Yep.
so then I'll give Aratenzar basically the directions that Magnus gave me. It was essentially there's a chain of mountains to the south, I assume, are the Misty Mountains. So we'll fly to see those, and then you want to get on the western side of those and fly basically north. And we should connect with it possibly like river, I believe like rivers flow into it or whatever. So hopefully we can maybe see it.
So sorry, follow the mountains around the north.
The west side of
The west side of the mountains and then follow.
West side of the mountains flying north.
All right,
Follow the mountains, though. Follow the mountains.
all right.
Until you come to what?
And then we should see it, is what he's saying.
Yes.
I don't think that's what he said. See what?
No, there'd be rivers.
You're gonna fly along the west side of the. You still don't know what. You still don't have any
So
clue.
fly
where it is.
around the west side of the mountains, and I'm looking for what?
Rivers?
Rivers to what?
Yeah.
There's lots of rivers. You can find hundreds of them.
Get back to the tavern.
Okay, so you're gonna spend the night. You'll spend the night on the deck of the ship outside of Adoras. It is the morning of the 19th. Okay, sun comes up on the morning of the 19th. Anybody who was wounded can heal yourself 2 points. Okay, what is your plan?
Yeah, so it sounds to me like going back to the tavern and actually getting him to draw and write something down might be the best course of action at this point.
I don't know what to turn it down.
You didn't get him to draw a map.
Or get a map.
Maybe you need to buy them.
Now,
Should buy a map, yeah.
what did he say that would let us know when we arrived there?
It's on. It's like you said. It was on. It's on a river, right? So
The old name for it is Imladris.
Except we don't have a map.
Or Urbandale.
Yeah.
Can you see it on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where it is. That doesn't mean that you just don't fly there and hope to see it, but I mean that's where its location is.
All right, well,
let's just do a fucking locate.
How far away do you measure and use the scale and see how far from Idaras? That's the old name for Idaras. That's where you are, at the southern edge of the Gap of Rohan. Centimeters. How many centimeters are you?
12,
Okay.
13.
Okay, 13 times what?
Oh, hold on, sorry. We are 16 and a half centimeters away.
Okay, there's your scale.
1 centimeter is 120, 1 centimeter is 25.
So that's how many miles you are approximately from it. Are you there, Haruhisa and Zildjian?
Yep.
412.
Yep.
You're about 400 miles away.
All right. Start following.
I know,
mountains
okay,
north.
I know, but you still don't have a plan, right? Because I am assuming you're not thinking you're just going to fly north and run into it.
Yeah.
You have another locate? No?
No.
Does anybody have a locate?
Nope, but I could brew one if need be.
What's wrong, Kanaka?
Bad headache, what about headache?
You did? Do you want Tylenol or yeah, just go upstairs and go into my bathroom, and on my side cabinet there's Advil, there's Tylenol, there's everything's there on the left. Yeah, yeah. Just if she's just not, otherwise let's go. If she could be downstairs, I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, yeah, actually, I do have a locate on my pendant that came back. I forgot.
All right.
It lasts for 16 hours, so let's go north along that ridge, the mountain, for a while.
For
before
10
I
hours.
use it. Yeah.
Get to the western side of the mountains and then start going north.
Mountains. Fly up that way for 10 hours anyway.
And then I'll activate that and
Yeah.
see if I'm drawn to it.
Okay.
Okay, so you are this morning you wish to head off?
Yeah. So we're gonna fly up around this way.
How far will 10 hours get?
300, and then we have 112 miles left to go.
Okay.
You locate reason? You had one?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have some on my pendant.
Well, the reality is, if we get within a range and find another town there, we could always ask there too, right?
Okay, so what do you want to do this morning?
We're flying 10 hours following that mountain range on the west side. We fly at 30 miles an hour, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
You can fly 360 miles in 12 hours.
Yeah.
720 miles in 24 hours.
Okay, we're gonna follow that mountain range for 10 hours, and then he's going to use his locating weights.
It's not locating weights, it's just locate.
Locate.
Okay, so you're flying and you want to go up the western side of the mountains, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you will sail for the day. I'm rolling storm check. Okay, you will sail. You cross the Gap of Rohan going north. You've left the White Mountains behind and you are now in the Misty Mountains. You fly north around the spur and then a bit northeast, following it up. You will fly for about, you've now flown for about 10 hours. What do you want to do? It's now late in the day. Calamore is flying the ship.
All right, we'll get an early start to the night and get up, and we'll use that locating ways, or that locate.
You want to you don't want to travel that during the day? Oh yeah, it's only a little short distance away now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you trying to locate?
Rivendell.
Okay, so cross off the locate. And you're trying to locate Rivendell?
Yeah.
Okay, you feel drawn to nothing.
Ah, God damn it.
That's very.
Okay, make sure the locate is crossed off. What do you want to do?
All right, then
Just drop down, look for it.
what?
You have 0% chance.
Well, look for any city. You should be able to spot it from the air.
Well, they must be in a forest.
As you're following along the mountains here, you have seen no settlements at all during your day's fly. Flowing up here. Figure you're somewhere in there.
Should have took Magnus with us.
Yeah. Left him off there. He's going there anyways.
It is now evening.
Stop the ship.
Okay, so it is evening of February the 19th. We'll stop the session there. Sheets for experience.